Ciao Ciao, good evening and welcome to the live watchalong between Milan and Club Brugge of Belgium. What's up, Chintan, my man? Champions League football is back.
Yeah.
European nights are
Amazing.
back.
European nights at a decent hour for us to watch. Oh,
हाँ
can't
यार,
get better, man.
इंसानों का टाइमिंग है, इंसानों का टाइमिंग ये.
Man. It is, and you when you fixtures this come out, you want to see कि which. Of course, you're going to follow all the games, but जो भी match
हाँ,
अपना 12, 10, 15 को रहता है, you like, oh my god, that is going to be a good night, and
वो तो
can't get better, यार, Ajay. A must win for Milan after two losses. So this
right.
like stage is set perfectly for Milan to show what they're made of.
Can't wait for the action. And we have the lineups already. So Chintan, if you can just help us with how Milan have lined up for the night and your thoughts on the starting 11. एक second.
Uh,
Yep, this is it. थोड़ा zoom out करता हूँ ताकि you can see Alvaro Morata. ये तो ज़्यादा ही. There it is. This is
Yeah,
perfect.
as expected, Theo is back after his suspension. He was missing in the last game. Terechano did a
Yep.
great job, but as expected, Liao को भी start किया है. Of course, उसको bench पे दिया था. He did not even come on as a sub, but that can be said कि यार red card भी मिल गया था. So good यार एक statement था उसका भी. Fonseca का क्या no player is bigger than the club. I expected pretty much this. Gabia had a little scare, and Tomori was purely rested for चैंपियंस लीग. जैसे इंटर में है मोरोलेस मिलान के लिए भी आई थिंक टोमोरी एंड गाबिया विल बी आवर चैंपियंस लीग पेयरिंग. एंड यार वेल मोर लाइक आई थिंक टिजानी इज आवर अमेजिंग क्या बोलते हैं आवर बेस्ट प्लेयर. लिंचमिन है. आई थिंक ये थोड़ा उल्टा रहेगा. टिजानी माइट आई थिंक टिजानी विल पुश अप बराबर रहेगा शायद. एक्चुअली आई थॉट आई रेड द अदर वे अराउंड. सो आई I like to see Pulisic more in the center. वो कुछ ज़्यादा, he's a very good player. He falls back, he does amazing. But I think for balance sake, continuity wise, against Leverkusen, Milan did fairly well. I feel we did very well, even though loss was pretty. I think it was unjust. Draw would have been a better result. But yeah, I think Liao, Gabia, and Tomori and Theo coming back was pretty much expected. And Theo and Liao, Ajay, yaar, if Milan have to do well, doesn't matter, of course, attitude problem hai, but they have to click. For Milan to do well, they have to click. It is compulsory for them to click. And Morata, yaar, Ajay, yaar, Tammy, however hardworking is, you saw the fluffy. Like, yeah, we need someone to finish off those chances, yeah. And I really hope we don't waste any more. Yeah, Ajay, Udinese tha. 1-0 up the, and you saw what happened the last minute drama of एक toe offside tha. That miss could have cost us 2 points.
Yeah, yeah,
And Champions League,
yeah.
when it's do or die for Milan, 6 games remaining, one is Real Madrid. So more or less बोल सकते हैं 5 तो not even drawing. You have to win 5 games. So
You have to win
इसमें
5 games. Yeah,
you can't miss such chances. So
right.
pretty excited as expected. जो lineup है मेरे को वही लग रहा है. So pretty excited.
ये confirm lineup है Chintan. This is the confirm lineup.
Yeah,
And
it is. Yeah. यार अभी भी
just
एक
want
चीज
to.
बताओ. एक चीज अभी भी बताओ.
हाँ,
I know Royal has been playing pretty well, but उसका नाम पढ़ते ना तो. But by the way, just to tell you, we are probably seeing probably बोल सकते हैं एक ऑडिशन हो सकता है डे कॉइपर के लिए. heavily linked with Milan last season.
yeah,
बेल्जियम का स्टार है. Apparently
right,
थियो का क्या बोलते हैं सब्स्टिट्यूट था. लेकिन by the looks
right.
of it, अजय ऐसा लग रहा है कि Theo might not stay. So De Kuyper might just be our main left back which we are looking for this season. So what a tie. Before you say anything, मेरे लिए तो माउथ वाटरिंग क्लैश है डे कॉइपर वर्सेस लियाओ. Oh my god, that is going to
Right.
be a clash to watch out for.
Right. So Param has already said that Vanaken, who's the captain and
Oh yes.
quite the star player, you can say. He and along with De Kuyper are the main guys to keep an eye on. And of course, Premier League fans को familiarity रहेगी with Simon Mignolet, Liverpool में.
Yes.
Mignolet was definitely a fixture there with Liverpool. काफी great time था उसका. I mean, not black or white. There are mixed opinions about his time in the Premier League, of course. But देखते हैं, just let's see who are in the comments before we get your thoughts on further thoughts on this game. We have Mihir, obviously Milanista, ये क्लब ब्रुगा का इंटर स्टाइल का जर्सी क्यों है? ये सवाल अच्छा है ये, बट जवाब मेरे पास में नहीं है। आई हैव नो आइडिया व्हाई।
या ये ब्लू एंड ब्लैक बहुत तंग करते हैं हम लोग को, बट आई होप दैट्स नॉट द
आई
केस,
नो,
बट दे
आई नो।
विल, but I think Milan are playing in the third kit, so I think they will play in their home kit only, I feel. Milan
अरे
I think
यार,
announce कर दिया third kit में थे.
एंड दिस वोग नॉनसेंस यार, एंड दिस वोग
Yeah,
नॉनसेंस।
please, यार. Ajay,
होम
सच्ची,
टीम्स प्लेइंग इन थर्ड
it's
किट्स।
it's it's you and me alone over here, and we can proudly say this and own the stage and
हाँ,
say this. End this nonsense, यार. Home and away, इतना अच्छा home kit है यार. You're playing at San Siro, man. Like I don't know.
हाँ यार,
Galliani ना, अभी Galliani होता ना, पर अजय वो तड़प रहा होता. Galliani first of all
हाँ, हाँ,
loves playing in the white. Okay, उसका था
या
because Milan do well in the white and in the finals, except one dark game which we lost. But गैलियानी तड़पता होता, ऐसा थर्ड किट का नाम है, वो तड़प रहा होता बेचारा यार.
true, 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 true. Rajat is like, don't worry, they'll be probably wearing the away kit yourself. Yeah, absolutely. Thanks, Rajat, for the big ups. Arun is here. You beat Inter. What is the problem with Brook? Yeah, I think this is. I don't know whether he's actually trolling, reverse jinxing, or genuinely being supportive. But I'm hoping it's the latter.
Ah,
Aniket is here. Aniket is in the house. Hi, man. If
hello.
you haven't subscribed, do subscribe to the channel. ये है, ये आ गया. This is more Arun like anything else.
Yes, this is it. आ गया, अच्छा बार आया यार. अरे
Yeah, yeah,
भाई, तू बोल रहा है तो शायद नहीं होगा अरुण, ऐसा लग रहा है मुझे. तू ऐसे रिवर्स तेरा,
yeah.
तू जो डायरेक्टली बोलता है वो होता नहीं है यार. ऐसा तू बोल मिलान ट्रैश करेगा उनको, तो हो जाएगा शायद.
Correct,
अदर वे राउंड.
correct, correct, correct. You have Jatin, who's also Milanista. I think this is to you, Chintan. भैया थोड़ा गंदा फील आ रहा है for today's game. क्या लग रहा है?
भाई भाई जब से चैंपियंस लीग मिलान ने रिज्यूम किया है मेरे को, तब से हर चैंपियंस लीग गेम में गंदा फीलिंग आ रहा है. वी डोंट सीम चैंपियंस लीग रेडी येट. जो ये डीएनए वीएनए है वो अभी दिख नहीं रहा है, तो गंदा फीलिंग तो है
बिल्कुल,
ही यार. एंड इफ इट इज बाय चांस अ नॉट सो पॉजिटिव रिजल्ट, ये तो यार होप्स ही छोड़ देना पड़ेगा.
बिल्कुल, बिल्कुल, बिल्कुल. Powell is definitely reverse jinxing for sure. And Mihir is of the prediction दे दिया. The game is still about 5 minutes away. तो मैं predictions बाद में एक 5 मिनट में predictions ले लूंगा सबसे. Starting with you, of course, Chintan. And Param is trying to join in. Guys, if you want Param, comment कर दो
हैशटैग
hashtag
प्लीज.
miss you Param.
मिस यू परम. परम इज परम इज मिलान्स गुड लक चार्म बॉय. परम आजा भाई,
Yeah, yeah.
मिलान का गुड लक चार्म है तू.
Oh yeah.
मैं मेरे
आज
मिलान
मिलान
ग्रुप में
नहीं
भी डाल
जीती
देता
तो
हूँ.
sack the manager. आदर्श बोल रहे हैं मिलान नहीं जीती तो sack the manager. I'm just devastated by the performance in UCL. So sad to see their performance as a Milan supporter. I don't think so that's going to happen, Adarsh. I don't think so. Fonseca is going
नहीं
to
होगा
get the
यार, पर
sack.
आदर्श यार, एक थोड़ा देना पड़ेगा यार. लेवरक्यूसेन was harsh. You saw the refereeing
Yeah,
decision. Referee decision
yeah,
was
yeah, yeah,
sad, and Milan really played well. Yeah, Milan were knocking on the
yeah,
door. So that was just
yeah.
Liverpool का तो you count them out. Liverpool are जैसे हम लोग एक्चुअली मैच के पहले मैं और अजय बात कर रहे थे, साला अलग लेवल पे ही आ गया है अभी. So you
Of
can
course, of
count that
course.
Liverpool game out. So yeah.
Of course, this is a good comment from Ronak. Given the fact that you still have to play Real, Dinamo away, and Girona, this is quite important. आज नहीं जीते तो top 8 IMO is over, Chintan bhai. I think this makes
Yeah,
sense.
yeah. This I told you. For me, though, like I'm talking about, Girona have not been in a great form this season
Yeah,
either. So at least when you are playing, when you are representing Milan as a club, you expect your next 6 games, 5, of course, minus Ingria, you need at least 4 wins out of those 5, and I hope that happens. So paramount. This game is the start. If this is we don't start off well this game, and if we don't win this game, there's no point discussing ahead, because बाद में होगा अजय वो mathematics of pro और con, ये team कैसे करेगी if this team wins. And
बिल्कुल.
only good thing Ajay is we have played 2 big teams, and it's a time like बीच में एक Real आएगा, लेकिन it's time to play lesser teams. No
Fair
disrespect, but
enough.
yeah.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Fair enough. And yeah, Arun is like banters aside. Obviously, this is the bigger picture because you want the Italian coefficient to be there. 5 clubs to make it to the Champions League next year. Of course, वो 5 club है and एक थोड़ा एक pride भी आता है यार कि the Italian league Serie A is performing, as
Yes,
good
yes,
as or if not better than the other peers. So definitely we want overall we want the Italian clubs to do well in Europe. be it in either competition, Champions League, Europa League, Conference League.
Yeah, you know.
Manchester side, Milan definitely deserved a draw against Leverkusen. Yeah.
Yeah, but you know,
So
actually मेरे
players
को
are
भी
out,
सेम
right?
ये स्ट्रॉन्ग परफॉर्मेंस चाहिए लिया हो हाँ यार वो पेनल्टी का तो यार अजय कैन यू बिलीव इट ये तू अगर अपने स्कूल का यार कॉलेज का भी कैप्टन होता है ये अपने लेवल पे भी ऐसा नहीं होता है
वो तो है यार,
जो
वो तो है. It is just ridiculous, man. I mean, absolutely inconsistent refereeing throughout the board, and that is what pisses me off of the Champions League, because ये मैंने पहले भी बोला है, it sounds like an old man rant, लेकिन English referees perceive the game in a different way. So do the Germans, so do the Italians, so do the Spanish, so do the
या मैन
Eastern Europeans. अपना ही interpretation लगा देते हैं. So that's the issue. But anyways, I don't want to rant. The players are out. The managers.
बट यू नो
Form
बिफोर
hum
द
from
मैच स्टार्ट्स अजय एक चीज बात करनी पड़ेगी हम लोग को कि जो इंटर के साथ भी इशू हो रहा था द चैंपियंस
right.
लीग टिकट प्राइसिंग फैंस आर स्टिल प्रोटेस्टिंग इन यू
Yeah,
नो in the Italian football जो community में है the fans are still
right.
protesting 100 euros 200 300 euros Ajay it's literally impossible for a common man to afford tickets you know it's ridiculously priced and you know डॉर्टमंड ने बहुत साल पहले एक बैनर लगाया था football is the game for the masses you know ऐसा which is so true
Right.
and you know it's getting so बिजनेस ही हो रहा है सब कुछ इट्स वेरी
Yeah.
सैड अगेन टुडे जैसे वो दिन बात करें वेनेजिया के सामने अटेंडेंस अजय 71,000 लिवरपूल के सामने 55,000 ओके इट्स
That
जस्ट
is
सो
just mental.
सैड एंड इट जस्ट
Yeah, very sad.
वेरी सैड एंड यू नो सब लोग मैं एक्चुअली ट्वीट पढ़ रहा था सब लोग बोल रहे थे अरे मिलान फैंस डिडंट टर्न अप इट वाज नॉट दैट दे वर प्रोटेस्टिंग अगर वेनेजिया
Yeah,
के
yeah.
सामने 71,000 भर सकते तो लिवरपूल के सामने
Of
जैम पैक होगा
course.
स्टेडियम में and you know
Of course. Of
Ajay
course.
Italian fans वैसे नहीं है कि if the club is doing badly they'll not turn up you
Yeah,
know
yeah.
banter era
Yeah.
में भी खड़े रहते हैं especially if you play Champions League it's very sad to see it Ajay you know this is happening in
Spalletti,
European
by the way,
football but
Spalletti is here. Spalletti
Spalletti
is
is
here.
there
Chintan, quickly predictions. And आप लोग सारे viewers predictions in the comments.
I'm going for a 2-1 Milan
Oh, same. I was going for 2-1, 3-1 Milan. Arun has gone very optimistically with a 5-1 win.
of course
And Param is like, penalty Mila, so Tomori will take the ball and give it to Fafan. Win your living.
परम परम तो एकता कपूर की ड्रामा सीरीज बना रहा है यार ये तो but you know for all the game has started but for all like
Kick out.
to kill all the rumors, to kill all the doubters, I just hope we see a fantastic Liao goal.
Yeah, that's true. That is true. That's true, man. It'll be good to see him.
Yeah, that
So,
is.
Club
And,
Brugge and the away strip of white. Milan are in their home strip of whatever this color is. Grey. I don't
it's
know.
a third
Ivory.
jersey, yeah.
Wohi,
Yeah,
wohi.
with a fluorescent green collar, but yeah. Another player,
Come on, man. Chintan, I would have loved to see Rossoneri versus Nerazzurri, man. Come on.
yeah, of
I mean,
course.
seriously.
For old time, like, yeah, seriously, man. Come on, San Siro, mein, they're playing without red and black. It's just very
Exactly.
sad, man.
Exactly. और ये सब
But
क्लब्स करती है ऐसा नहीं कि मिलान अकेले ही कर रही है एवरीवन डज इट
yeah, that is there, yeah. And you know, by the way, Ajay, it's just that there's no familiarity when you see these colors, right? वो एक देखने में familiarity नहीं आती है when you see these colors.
वही
यार
वही
वो भी San Siro में. So
एग्जैक्टली एंड मैं वही तो बोल रहा हूँ ना एकदम डार्बी फील्स हो सकता था मैं
yeah,
जब जब रोमा बारसा हुआ था ना तो मैं
हाँ.
कोई व्हाट्सएप ग्रुप में था अब मैं ग्रुप में नहीं हूँ बट दैट वाज लाइक माय माइक ड्रॉप वाला थिंग तो उसमें मैंने
Okay.
लास्ट मैंने जो लिखा था मैंने वही लिखा कि नेवर नेवर वेयर लाजियोस किट एट द ओलंपिको व्हाइल प्लेइंग अगेंस्ट रोमा करके मैं
Oh yeah. Oh yes. Oh yeah, लेकिन you know
all given away
Barca. Oh, good for यार Fofana has turned it around, you know Ajay, for
yeah
Milan.
for sure
He,
for sure
he's
but
turned it around for Milan, and then he gives the ball away.
he gives the ball away
Oh,
commentators curse and it's a chance
oh,
early
it's
chance save
oh
by
Mike.
Moignon that was risky bhai
Yeah.
that
जो
was
बोल
really risky
commentators curse.
एकदम फोफाना तूने बोल दिया and he gave the ball away
Yeah. But you know actually उनका ये Onyedika and Vanaken का pairing काफी अच्छा है. Vanaken
yeah
has
yeah
been what their captain like he's been for their a decade एक डेकेड से उधर क्लब ब्रू के मतलब उनका सिनोनिमस है उनके साथ वो।
बिल्कुल 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 बिल्कुल। मिहिर, मैं तेरा कमेंट ले नहीं सकता हूँ, ये स्ट्रीम
लेकिन
को
सबके
क्लीन
दिल से वही आया था आवाज मेरे भी,
रख।
लेकिन मैं भी माइक में ये बोल नहीं सकता हूँ, म्यूट करके बोलना पड़ेगा।
बिल्कुल। Oh, this is a
ओ
chance
जियो
for
लुक
Club
एट द
Brugge.
गैप।
This is a chance. This is a chance.
ओ
Oh, yaar. That right side, Chintan has completely opened up. I don't know who's playing right back, but look at that side.
एमरसन रॉयल।
Chance. Although the first one was Fofana's individual error. Although
या
definitely smart save by Manyan. These saves are not easy.
yeah, these saves are not easy. And the rumors about Mignon's extension, I hope that
Yeah.
happens because he's a brilliant goalkeeper. You know, he's a
Yep.
deservedly the French number one right now.
Yep. 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 Shivam is like all the best, Chintan Bhai, for the game.
Needed,
Magic Mike, man of the
needed.
match.
निक
अरुण ने तो
हायन
पूरा
बाय द वे
मतलब
इसका इसका स्टोरी बहुत सही है। निक हायन का लास्ट ईयर ही केम एज एन उसको रिप्लेसमेंट मैनेजर लेके आए थे, मिड सीजन सैक हुआ था, वन देम द टाइटल आई
राइट।
थिंक, अमेजिंग, एंड नाउ ही गॉट परमानेंट। ऐसी स्टोरी सुनने में मजा आती है। कम ऑन लिया।
That is nice. Yeah, the left back Nick Kuipers is actually linked with Milan also. So
या
he's a
लास्ट
good
सीजन
he's a
से
good player. Last
इज अ
season से,
गुड
yeah,
प्लेयर।
yeah, yeah. इसको मैंने वही the first time I saw him play was for Belgium against Italy. He looked very good here on that side.
या
Tarini bhai
एंड
is here.
इज
Namaste bhai.
नमस्ते, हेलो। Oh, come on, Liao, you have to collect those. Pitlane Chronicles. ये बच्चा सायस बच्चा नहीं लगता है, देख वो हैरी पॉटर
हाँ।
हॉगवर्ट्स से आया वो बच्चा लगता है मुझे। प्रोग्रेस इन स्टेजिंग
Oh, good ball,
सिचुएशन।
Yatijani. ले आओ। कुछ
ये
look at
परम ने
Tijani, bhai. See, oh, playing in a free role almost, you can say.
या उसको
Tijani.
दिया है ना फाइनली, सबका सुन के ही गॉट दैट फ्री रोल। नो यार, लिटिल शॉट।
How's the game
ओह
going, pit lane? Well, Club Brugge had two chances, to be fair. One was a clear cut chance, the other one was a half chance. So Milan just a bit slow to come out.
या आई गेस
Start, but yeah,
नॉट
this is positive.
या
This is positive. Liao. Oh, yaar. Milan are obviously growing slowly in the game.
या ये
Param is like,
परम ने कुछ, ये परम ने बोला है प्रोग्रेस है।
uh,
यार परम, अपने को पता है हम लोग 2 साल से यही चल रहा है। ओ कम ऑन लिया, ओ लिया, कम ऑन कम ऑन कम ऑन, ओ कम ऑन
ये
यार।
परम है ना, 2 दिन से चैलेंजेस दे रहे हैं चिंतन और मुझे। बर्गर
हाँ
ईटिंग
2 दिन से
चैलेंज, रैप चैलेंज, पता नहीं क्या क्या वीडियोस देख रहे हैं और हमको चैलेंजेस में लगा रहे हैं, दो बूढ़ों को।
लिया और रैप, उसके कपड़े पहनना पड़ेगा यार, ऐसे क्या पहनता है यार वो। परम, यू आर टू ओल्ड फॉर दिस शिट नाउ मैन, कांट ड्रेस अप एज
या
लिया एनीमोर।
या
माय लिटिल वन विल डिसोन मी।
लियाओ
Yeah,
का आर्म
Skov
ब्रांड टी
Olsen, of
शर्ट।
course. Olsen has been amazing.
इसको ऑल्सन सेरिया में
Yeah,
खेल रहा था
Olsen
ना,
was the Bologna player, I think.
बोलोनिया में था।
हाँ,
हाँ,
बोलोनिया में
बोलोनिया में
खेल रहा
था,
था।
वही तो आज लिया मूड में लग रहा है एकदम। हाँ एक्चुअली। अभी कैसे हो भाई?
ये पर,
ये परम is starting a movement in the comment section.
परम इज इन फॉर्म। परम को पता है
हाँ,
चैंपियंस लीग जीतने वाली इंटर, इसलिए फॉर्म में है फुल।
एकदम एकदम ऐसे।
उसको ये
It's a chance.
अजय, उसको लीग से कुछ पड़ी
ओए
नहीं है।
यार, तेरा क्या टाइम स्टैम्प क्या
या
चल रहा था चिंतन?
मेरा गेम 7 minutes,
Okay, you're ahead.
6
That might.
6:48।
अरे तू पीछे है तू, थोड़ा आगे कर स्ट्रीम को।
हाँ हाँ, नहीं जा रहा है यार, वही मैं देख रहा हूँ। हाँ अभी आया।
Because
ओ या आई जस्ट सॉ।
what a save. I think Magic Mike man of the match performance already लग रहा है।
हाँ
This is a scary start, bro.
या वेरी स्कैरी। जॉलिस था शायद, आई थिंक उनका लेफ्ट विंगर था.
यार
वेरी नर्वस मोमेंट्स. आई थिंक मिलान को यार थोड़ा नर्व सेटल करना पड़ेगा अजय. बहुत नर्व.
damn, what a shot. That hit a crossbar and or the
Yeah,
post. One of the
post
steel
post.
frame was rattled. Bhai Sahab, Milan have to wake up, bro. This is. Oh,
What a shot.
damn. What a shot, man. I thought
What
it's
a
going to
shot.
वो six जाने वाला है. Crossbar पे लगा. Crossbar पे
हाँ.
लगा. मुझे सच में लगा कि that this technique is so difficult that it's going to sail over the crossbar.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, you know, you have Tarini's comment. Jashari is a
Jai.
very talented Swiss
She's
midfielder.
with, yeah.
He is from the Bayern Academy. दिख रहा है भाई. Varun is here in the house.
Oh, very
Just
scary
beat.
settle.
And Milan just need
Jatin.
to keep. Milan need to keep hold of the ball, यार चिंतन. They
यार
just
थोड़ा
need to
पोजेशन
calm.
लेना पड़ेगा.
थोड़ा possession रखो भाई. And
और जो भी
calm things
शॉट लिया
down
ना,
because.
वो ऑर्डोनेज है ना,
हाँ.
he's pretty much highly Ecuadorian, I think. A lot of PL clubs are also chasing him. Pretty young guy. मैंने 2
Okay.
दिन पहले उसका पढ़ा था. I think Arsenal were also chasing him. So quite a lot of players
Ecuadorian
are.
है तो he might end up in Brighton for all you know.
Yeah.
Brighton have a knack to go for these talents. Pit lane fan, as an Arsenal fan, Leao is one player I feel you could upgrade. And do you feel that? I don't know, man. I mean,
It's
of course, Leao
you know
would be an upgrade wherever he goes for any team for that matter.
actually एक ऐसी चीज है ना अजय with Liao is you love to have him in your team because he has these moments of magic which no one can produce actually.
Exactly. Exactly.
But then he has those lazy games where you like just very get out of the club right now, you know.
Yeah.
So it's a pretty, but yeah, I love Liao. So how much ever I abuse him more because I love him so much. So you
The
know,
last time I felt, like this for a player like Leao, a Roma player, was Gervinho.
oh,
Gervinho
pace
was
था यार,
mental, man.
क्या pace था
क्या
man, like
pace था, क्या pace था. On his day, he could just dribble past anybody. But those days didn't come very often. But
yeah.
I really wish that Gervinho का थोड़ा अगर and Totti said this. I think one of the few intelligent statements that he made is that if Gervinho could finish,
हाँ,
every chance of
oh.
this, he would not be playing for Roma.
Yeah. By the way, amazing. उसका जो तभी by the way तू याद है अजय वो टाइम पे साला भी वैसा ही था रोमा में. मतलब फिनिशिंग
बिल्कुल
बहुत
बिल्कुल
खराब था उसका. He used to come
बहुत
to the
खराब.
box and क्या हो रहा है उसके बाद पता नहीं चल रहा था वैसे.
But
I think
dude, no
they have
one like
realized.
Tammy, man. No one
Oh,
like Tammy. That miss from the weekend. Oh my god.
yeah.
Chintan, I'm not making this up. I'm not overstating this, but at least मैं एक short target में मारता था. How can you stumble from there
Yeah. And get injured also. He got injured also.
and get injured?
Yeah. By the way, Pit Lane Chronicles, we have a lot of ex-Arsenal players or current Arsenal players on loan. And two of them, which I hate Pit Lane Chronicles, one of them is Mari, who plays for Monza. And I don't know how. And we have Tavares, who's
Nuno
playing pretty
Tavares.
well for Lazio. Usko to name bhi mil gaya, Tavares Express. And he actually did quite well, Ajay, against Juventus.
He did. But
That
I was
Tavares
happy
Express.
the way that the result went. But anyways, let's not talk about the weekend. I want to get over that weekend.
Oh, yeah. By the way, Milan looks so you can see the gap midfield में gap
Yeah.
है जिसकी वजह से they are walking and I think they've studied Milan quite well. वो लोग
Yeah.
भी देखो पीछे बैठे हैं. They're not going to attack. They're going to get their chances. They have pace.
Yeah.
Olsen is also quick.
Yeah.
So
A
came
bit
from
more
India.
about Ordonez. Of course, Shivam is the South American football expert.
Junior
Junior
batchmate.
batchmate.
Achha, okay, I had no idea about that. I have no idea.
बढ़िया है.
But by the way, one thing is Milan under 19, of course, drew last minute against Club Brugge. Very dude, Ajay, you can see how Belgium youngsters are. They're another level. When it comes to skill levels, you could see the stark
Very
difference.
technical players.
That's why they produce so many good players. And
Correct.
De Kuiper is, I think, their youth academy player only. I think he's a
हाँ.
Brugge player through and through. So
उनका ही through and through है. हाँ. यार अरुण, तेरे को अगर मेरे को डराना है तो क्रिस्टांटे का जर्सी पहन तू या ज़ालेव्स्की का, लाउतारो को मत पहन। मेरे को लाउतारो के क्लास के बारे में पता है, पहली बार गोल नहीं मारा रोमा के अगेंस्ट, मैं नहीं डरूंगा। बट अगर तू ज़ालेव्स्की का पहनेगा, क्रिस्टांटे का पहनेगा तो मैं डर जाऊंगा।
Oh
अरे
man.
पिटलेन वापस लिख ले भाई काका के बारे में। आई वी जस्ट मिस्ड आउट 5 shots already. It's going to be a long game now.
It is. It is. I think Milan just need to settle down, यार. थोड़ा अगर थोड़ा pressure भी है, they just need to suck it up right now, play their own game.
Yeah.
Because intensity maintain नहीं कर पाएंगे वो लोग भी. We'll grow slowly into it. But yeah, as you know, when Theo and Leao are not in link, left side नहीं चलेगा बराबर, तब तक मिलान का अटैक भी बराबर नहीं रहेगा.
Right. Right.
Well done, Leao, यार.
Whoa.
Oh,
Whoa.
whoa. Ah, come on. Eh,
Corner. That. Oh yeah.
corner.
That was a
Oh,
corner.
yeah,
दिया
yeah.
ना?
दिया.
अरे नहीं दिया।
नहीं दिया. अरे
नहीं
fuck.
दिया। ये वाला क्लियर कॉर्नर था।
You know, Ajay, another thing, you know, all these flair players, European nights are more about different culture between two different teams. So, you know, you see all these flair players showing their
Yeah.
best usually because Serie A में क्या, I think people have figured them out. They sit back, double mark करते हैं. So, more or less, when you play on these European nights, is the nights where all these players show their true colors. You know, like Ronaldinho था,
Right.
Kaká था. You know, all these players, they shine their best.
That's true.
And you know, you saw Leo for Portugal also. He was amazing, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
Yeah.
talent is there, just needs
Of
to
course.
convert it, I guess now.
Of course.
मेरे को तो जब भी ऐसा देखता हूँ टैलेंट कुड नॉट कन्वर्ट, मेरे को तो सच्ची कसानो याद आता है. कुड हैव बीन द बिगेस्ट कुड हैव बीन प्लेयर है वो. किधर जा सकता था, आई थिंक काका वाज द
Yeah.
फर्स्ट प्लेयर.
This is for you,
Oh man.
Chintan, because
Oh
you have a
man.
soft spot for Arsenal. So
Arsenal. Yes,
I think
yes.
it's
By the way, probably I've seen a lot of Arsenal and Milan links because Arsenal were a pretty fun team to watch when back in the Wenger days. Of course,
of
you know, they
course.
were a very attractive team to watch. Come on. Oh,
Ooh.
feeble attempt, but at least good. You know, this
No,
is
but
what
at
I
least
like
some
Fofana has
intent.
been doing. Yeah, I know this is what Fofana has been doing. Leverkusen के सामने अगर देखोगे अजय,
Yeah.
वो बॉल को कैरी कर रहा था, you know, getting it out there. But you know, I think with he couldn't connect it properly actually.
By the way,
So
today is Wenger's birthday.
oh yes, today is Wenger's birthday also. Yeah, happy birthday, Arsene. एक टाइम था जब भी प्रॉब्ली आधी दुनिया को लग रहा था Arsenal is named after Arsene Wenger.
After Arsenal.
But you know, Ajay, it's so funny because we all started watching football that time when, of course, Wenger was in it. तो वही लगा था यार,
Right.
वही होगा शायद, उसके नाम पे बना दिया होगा स्टेडियम
Yeah,
क्लब
yeah.
को.
What we're teenagers, so we believed all that shit anyway. So
Yeah, man. And that time also there was a lot of connection because Patrick Vieira, Thierry Henry, सब Serie A से आए थे. So
yeah,
come
absolutely.
on. थोड़ा गेम का टेम्पो मिलान ही शायद स्लो कर रही है. Sorry, out of
Krish
context
bhai in the
prediction.
house.
This is a very tough game
क्या
actually.
बोल-
Barca have been doing very well, but Bayern are monsters, yeah. You know, I think when it comes to Champions League, yeah. I hope I see a Bayern win. I think I'll be happy to see a Bayern win.
I'm going for a Barca win. Maybe like a 3-2 Barca.
Wow, Lewandowski is in form, so
Lewandowski is in form versus old club, and
no,
I think वही है ना कि Flick versus company. I think that's where Barca maybe
yeah,
will have an edge.
yeah, that is there. A lot of games. I think Inter versus Young Boys भी आने वाली है. So it is. क्या बोले, Champions League is
Yeah.
now. I think they're throwing us more games.
Yeah. Ashish, I honestly don't know how to do this. If you have any suggestions, बता मेरे को कैसा करना है. I don't know. I tried, but nothing was working. So if you have any suggestions, please बता दे. अगर यहाँ पे chat में नहीं कर रहे तो DM कर दे Calcio Charcha पे, Twitter या
हाँ.
Insta पे. Just if you have any links or any tips, बता दे.
ओ या समझ मूसियाला नहीं है शायद, बिग मिस.
या मुसियाल ने तूने शिवम का दिल तोड़ दिया. एंड ऑफ कोर्स हैरी केन इज इन फॉर्म, मुसियाला नहीं है. बट या आई थिंक दिस इज गुड फॉर मिलान. मिलान हैव जस्ट
Yeah,
केप्ट द बॉल एंड
keep the yeah वही ना रिसाइकल, यू नो दैट्स व्हाट यू नो अजय हम लोग को स्कूल में भी बोलते थे रिसाइकल करो, मतलब पीछे तो पीछे, मतलब यू नो पुल देम आउट, रिसाइकल पोजीशन, ये सब चीज इंपॉर्टेंट है, यू नो बाय योर टाइम आउट,
करेक्ट.
ऐसा विन
या
फाउल्स लाइक दिस, यू नो, सो समथिंग लाइक दैट. एंड यू नो मोराटा is good to he holds the ball really well.
राइट ऑफ कोर्स.
ये थोड़ा क्या बोल रहे हैं, स्लोवेंस है, इटालियन स्टाइल, slow the game
Yeah,
down
but
when you're
this
not
this
doing
needed
well.
to be done. This needed to be done because आप
Yeah,
फास्ट टेम्पो खेलोगे तो इट्स एडवांटेज फॉर क्लब ब्रुगा. This is it. You know get those fouls, draw those
yeah,
fouls. थोड़ा momentum break करो and make them desperate to get back the ball. So
yeah, exactly. And you know, and SA Tempest to sit back, you know, they will make some mistakes, you know,
of
where
course,
you know
of
we have
course,
pacey players to cut back in.
of course, of course.
I think काफी time से मिलान के पास big good spell of possession.
Good spell of
You know, I
possession.
think what Milan usually need is a good ball playing centre back. Yeah, we're
Yeah,
lacking that very badly.
yeah. इस बार also ball went out. But again, I think ये क्या चल रहा है भाई?
क्या चल रहा है?
By the way, we've not spoken about. I mean, we've not spoken about Pulisic in this game at all. So he's
Yeah, he's
been
been
quite invisible.
invisible. Yes, yes, yes. But you know what? The
Invisible.
best part about Pulisic is uh, we don't need to show him to show up. You know, he just has his magic moments and he does it
Right.
really well. You know, he has a good assist, a good run. What I like about him, Ajay, he falls back. Liao ka exact opposite hai. He'll run the
Yeah.
length of the pitch just to recover that ball. You know, uh, clearly, easily Milan's best player since you've signed him. I just read a
Paka.
stat. He's the only player in the top 5 leagues to have a goal contribution every game in the league. Oh, that's a tackle, harsh tackle.
Yellow. 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 Yellow.
Harshit Kumar, hi, New Year, welcome, welcome, Harshit. Please subscribe, spread the word.
Yeah.
यार ये
Subscribe
पीटले ने
करो भाई.
बहुत ही डिफिकल्ट क्वेश्चन पूछ लिया है यार. आर मिलान फैंस हैप्पी विद लॉफ्टस चीक यार? I, I don't know, man. It's very difficult to answer this question. Uh, first of all, it's very difficult for some of them to even analyze what position he actually plays in. He played number 10 last season for us quite a bit, scored a few goals here and there. But I would love Pulisic in the center. And of course, now that Tijani also plays up front, Loftus-Cheek has been pushed behind. With Benacer injured, he's playing that pivot role where he's not used to it. So that's not the position I want to see RLC play because it's very scary. He's very
Yeah.
casual. He does not run back with his marker. कितने बार goal concede भी किए हैं हम लोग ने.
Yeah. Yeah.
Especially against Torino, he just left his man and they scored a goal. So a good bench player to have, Ajay, but we need a proper central midfielder, जो Benacer type
Yeah.
का player.
Yeah. And Aditya is a Chelsea fan. Obviously, he's seen Loftus Cheek at his time with
Yes, yeah,
Chelsea.
that's why I said he's playing. Of course, he's been made to have this defensive duties because of Tijani being pushed up front. But he has his. Oh, yeah. Gabia is very assuring right now.
Gabia reminds me of that old school centre back, classic
Yeah, yeah,
Italian
yeah,
centre
yeah.
back. Dangerous ball though in the box, well
Yeah,
defended by Theo.
hold it, hold it.
अभी तूने
So, you
वो
know,
ये थर्सडे को अपन डिस्कस करेंगे बट वो पॉडकास्ट का बिट देखा जब डिमार्को बोल रहा था कि ही रेट्स थियो
yeah,
हर्नांडेज.
Theo Hernandez. He's like, I know I might not get a positive answer for it,
Yeah,
but
yeah,
it's very hard to not rate Theo, to be very honest. I just don't think
true.
he's captain material. But yeah, getting back to Aditya's thing is, this is a very out of, and plus, it's very harsh also. Ajay, people are expecting him to take that role up, leave his instincts, and do well in only 5 games or 8 games into this season. It's very hard.
Yeah,
But when it comes to ball progression, Aditya, we have Pulisic, we have Tijani who are much better, much more creative. So I don't think we'll see RLC there unless, of course, there are major injury issues. He's a good
yeah,
bench player to have, but I probably might see his time either coming in and if we have a big bid coming up for him.
true.
Oh,
कल्लू तो चला गया अभी, तो कल्लू के बारे में क्या बात करना है अभी?
कलुलू दुखती नस है भाई, कलुलू मत
हाँ,
बोलो। टोमोरी के बारे में माय ओपिनियंस हैव बीन वेरी क्लियर। आई नो योर फेवरेट मिलान जर्सी 16-17 was good. 16-17 I like the current away jersey also. I really like it. The white one is really very good.
the
But
cricket tribute wala.
yeah,
That's a foul. Another yellow.
that's a fun.
Yellow. This is the thing, right? European refereeing is different. So you need to be
Yeah,
careful and you need to be smart.
yeah. That's
सेरिया
why it
में
was
तो
like
ये सेरिया में तो नहीं मिलता ये येलो, मोस्ट ऑफ
नहीं
द
मिलता,
टाइम
नहीं मिलता, नहीं
80%
मिलता.
नहीं मिलता येलो, नॉट एट दिस स्टेज ऑफ द गेम, नॉट इन
Yeah,
द
yeah,
फर्स्ट
yeah.
हाफ एंड
This is Jashari. He meant I think it's harsh. Yellow is harsh. I think
इट्स हार्श,
pretty
इट्स हार्श.
harsh.
या एक्चुअली आई वाज रियली, मेरे को भी सच में ये लगा कि गैबिया एक्चुअली लुक्स लाइक थोड़ा सा एचआरबी.
He does. He does. He does. He does actually. Uh, he has built some mass in AC
या
Milan in the time.
शॉर्ट
Just
आंसर.
yes, 4 साल से ट्रांजिशन पीरियड में है. We won the league out. Yeah, yeah. See, out of the league, मैं बोल सकता हूँ we won the league. We pushed above our level and won the league. To be very
हाँ
honest.
हाँ
So
हाँ.
तब से चल रहा है. पाउलो रहता, वो तो अलग ही डिस्कशन है. पाउलो रहता तो ट्रांजिशन would have been complete, I think. But yeah, transition. My chat,
राइट.
Aditya. I think we missed your chat. Did we miss Aditya's chat? He said my chat, please.
वापस भेज. बट ये सौमिक का ये बढ़िया है, क्योंकि हम लोग ये ग्रुप चैट में बोलते रहते हैं राजिंदर.
हाँ, तजिंदर.
राजिंदर.
या भाई, एक ऐसा उसका 20% का भी इंडियन में ऐसा कोई प्लेयर मिल जाएगा अपने को,
हाँ
तो
हाँ.
इंडियन फुटबॉल टीम की लाइफ सेट हो जाएगी
राइट.
फॉर अ वाइल.
मतलब
वेरी
मोनाको इन द लीड, Minamino with the goal.
I by the way I like Minamino. I think he's a good
सही
player.
प्लेयर है यार. Arman would love it as well if Monaco wins league.
Yeah.
बाकी मैं
What do you
कमेंट
think?
स्टार कर रहा हूँ दोस्तों. आई जस्ट स्टार ऑल द कमेंट्स. हाफ टाइम में हम लोग ले लेंगे. आदित्य, रौनक, सही सारे सही क्वेश्चंस है, बट we'll just take them at half time. Let's kind of like
A lot of तू देख रहा है lot of going up and down. Oh, well done लियाओ
oh,
यार.
well done, Leo.
Just
अरे यार, that final ball. There comes
yeah,
Emerson Royal, and that's a
and
goal
he gives
kick.
the ball away.
He gives the ball away. Typical,
Yeah, this is
typical.
typical. But this is what I've been observing in this game. Left side and Milan are trying to attack, getting the ball. Leo is doing well, holding the ball up. Final ball is missing.
Yeah.
Right side is, you can say, Ajay has been invisible.
अरे कॉर्नर विन किया. आई एम सॉरी.
Oh, sorry, Royal,
मैं
my bad.
माफी चाहता हूँ. मेरे को लगा तो उसने गोल किक कंसीड कर दिया था, बट he won a corner, which is interesting. In swinging corner from Theo.
Emerson, yes,
Coming up.
Harshit Emerson was a Spurs player. Spurs.
Yeah.
Harshit was asking if Emerson was a. I said yes, we just bought him for 15 million. I know it is very unbelievable, but yes, we did. भाई रौनक, लुकाकू 4 धाम की यात्रा होती है, वैसे सेरिया में 7 सिस्टर्स की यात्रा करने वाला है, तो आएगा कभी ना कभी मिलान में, वो भी मेरे को लग रहा है.
ओह यार. Well
On
worked.
target.
Very
Oh, come
well
on.
worked.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Gabby again in the thick of things. Ajay, best example of what confidence does to you is Gabia right now.
Yeah.
Sent on loan to Villarreal, called back because of injury issues. Since then, he's been our
Yeah.
best centre back.
Yeah.
Sometimes Ajay, in this modern day football also, go back to your basics. Old school works. Right now, what Milan needed was an old school, just as you said it very aptly, old school centre back. Milan needed that, and it's working right now.
That's well won by Milan.
Yeah.
Well won back.
थोड़ा center से
इनका
they've
हाँ,
crowded the center
इनका
up, if you go to see.
राइट राइट. इनका इनिशियल जो अटैक था, थ्रेट था, दैट हैज
Burst.
बीन न्यूट्रलाइज्ड फॉर श्योर.
Yeah,
दिस
Milan
इज
is
मिलान्स
probably
गेम
pretty
नाउ.
much. Yeah, yeah. वो एक I think वो nerves बोल सकते हैं अजय, स्टार्टिंग में Milan had like
स्टार्टिंग
those
में
jittery
ऑफ
nerves.
कोर्स. वो
It's
थोड़ा
such a big game.
स्लो ही स्टार्ट करते हैं यार. आई मीन तू देखेगा दे,
Yeah.
व्हेन इटालियन टीम्स कम टू यूरोप वी स्टार्ट
Yeah,
स्लो.
yeah.
Oh, short ले, short ले.
बहुत
Oh,
यार,
यार. मार यार लियाओ. Just take
ओ
that shot.
बहुत यार, यार ओवर कुक्ड इट.
Overcooked it.
चलेगा, बट गुड. पुलिसिच इज गुड इट शॉट, सो
Yeah, yeah.
Liao is cooking for sure, Ajay. Probably Milan's best player on the pitch with Gabby and
For
Mignon, I
sure.
guess.
For sure. For sure. For sure.
See, useless ball, well done. They are also kind of lost. Milan एक 4-4-2 जैसे कभी कभी पीछे खेल रहे हैं. Come on. What is the amount you think Milan can sell? Milan can sell Liao for what amount? यार चाहिए तो 100 million के ऊपर ले ले तो वो कार्डिनल खुद आएगा डिलीवरी करने को. अजय खुद आएगा वो प्लेन में बिठा के उसको.
हाँ, हाँ.
But
Uh,
unfortunate is,
ये watch it on Sony Live. Watch it on Sony Live.
yes, it's official app. हम लोग दिखा नहीं सकते, कॉपीराइट इशू हो जाएगा. कैल्सियो चर्चा पिकअप ले रहा है तभी बंद हो जाएगा.
हाँ, हाँ, बिल्कुल, बिल्कुल. That's a
You know,
good
it
ball
is
out wide
क्या
to
बोलते हैं,
Liao.
एक a typical European game हो गया है. The team sitting behind. Come on, come
Yeah,
on.
yeah, 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 yeah.
Overcooking it. They're doubling him up now. लियाओ
Right,
को डबल कर रहे हैं अभी.
right.
वजह लग नहीं रहा है वो ओल्ड स्कूल टिपिकल गेम है where a relatively smaller team comes to a big
Yeah,
stadium and they sit back. वैसा लग रहा है अभी ये तो.
yeah, yeah. Of course, of course. हाँ
Peatland
भाई,
Chronicles,
सोनी
yes.
ने.
हाँ, Sony Live. हाँ.
हाँ,
Who compared? Yeah, Max. Yeah, I think probably he's their superstar. बोल सकते हैं. De
yeah,
Kuiper and Olsen are their superstar, but De Kuiper, I think, because homegrown talent है. And by the way, manager ने आज बोला he accepted that Milan were linked with him. And
yeah.
he, by the way, manager Ajay bola that he's linked. He wants to do better. Like he wants to move forward, take that jump.
Of
So he
course,
pretty
of
much
course.
gave it away that he's leaving at the end of the season.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
यार लेकिन अजय ये लोग है ना, pretty sure he's not going to go for cheap for sure.
yeah, yeah, yeah. We'll take your comment, Aditya, just after this move. देखते हैं क्या करते हैं मिलान, because it's your boy Emerson Royal on the ball, and he wins. No, this time he doesn't win. This time it's a goal kick.
Nah, this
ये
time
इस
is a
बार
good
goal
kick.
kick था. What do you make of
Many
this,
people,
Chetan?
many people compared Emerson to Kalava, saying they are the same quality players. When you do bit of you see for example Emerson has just 3 injuries in current. यार मतलब अलग चीज है. फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल आई फील अपग्रेड तो नहीं लग रहा है मुझे फ्रॉम कलाब्रिया. होम ग्रोन प्लेयर है, अपग्रेड तो नहीं लग रहा है यार. सो ऑन दैट सेंस इंजरी वाइज yeah, probably maybe that's a different physical dynamics also of a player, but same quality players, yeah, I guess they don't bring. I think Calabria is more or less set in the system, so he's very well versed with those runs he makes. uh, Emerson Royal, I don't know. I think we are at the even in the panel we are still gauging him. I'm still not going to say he's
By the way,
turned it
he
around
has
for,
left a gap over there as
yeah,
Club
a
Brugge
big.
counter. Oh, what a save! Point on with the save. It's, oh, यार. भाई वो स्टेप ओवर सब मारेगा, लेकिन वो पीछे इतना गैप छोड़ता है ना, इतना गैप
This is
छोड़ता है.
what Calabria didn't do much. Oh, Leo, well done, yaar.
Good counter for Milan. Come on,
Do
Pulisic.
something about it.
Nah.
To
Oh,
this is what Ajay people have been upset about, because in the system what Fonseca wants to play, you can't leave so much gap. You saw that there was gaping hole. Yeah, this is people can walk into this. Opinion about Chukwueze. Yeah, I'm biased towards Chukwueze. I आई लाइक हिम. बड़ी हॉट एंड कोल्ड है अभी. लेकिन यार अजय उसकी एक चीज बताओ, चक्वेज एंड ओकोफर ऐसे प्लेयर्स है ना, उनको कभी कंसिस्टेंट चांस मिला नहीं है. लाइक एक गेम खेलेंगे, 2 गेम बेंच हो जाएंगे, 10 मिनट,
yeah,
देन यू हैव टू ओवरडू इट because they want to prove themselves.
yeah,
Chukwueze is certainly a very good player to come off the bench because when you are tired legs and he dribbles a lot, so He just has to improve his shots, I think. Definitely, he's not benching Pulisic, yaar. Ajay, never.
Of
He's
course,
never
of
going to
course.
bench Pulisic for sure. Okafor again never going to bench Liao completely. So
Yeah.
I'm biased. I just hope he turns out to be a good midfield. But I feel if we get a decent bid for him, we might sell him.
Hmm. Hmm.
Yeah, yeah, not surprised. He's from Chitra predictions for. Come on, come on.
अरे यार, कॉर्नर दिया.
Oh, corner ही है.
Yes, it's a corner.
Finally, Theo center में I like. I've always liked this when Liao overlap करता है Theo center में
Hmm.
जाता है. I like that. Finally, we saw that. By the way, Theo has already matched up Milan's Maldini's goal tally, 29
Ha.
goals. Yeah,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
of course, different times, different player. He's more attacking. So predictions for Pulisic goal. I hope he crosses 20 easily, man. Like, yeah, I need a 20-25 goal plus. ऐसे. Yes, goal.
अरे तू आगे गया.
Pulisic. क्या है ये?
Oh. Nice,
ये
nice,
क्या है?
nice, nice.
क्या
Did
है?
he just do the Olympico?
Yeah. How?
He
What?
just
Did
did
he
the
do the?
Olympico.
Come on. And we talk about Pulisic. कौन था? Oh, Kostub, I love you. Kostub, यार, always
आ
loved you.
गया, आ गया, आ गया,
Kostub ने नाम बोला यार.
आ गया. Just
This
did
is
the
what.
Olympico. Yeah, you're right. Captain America.
Yeah, apt name, man. Milan's. Yeah, मैं क्या बोला अजय? Might not do anything in the game, but he has moments like this. Delivers.
Oh
I,
yeah.
I would
Oh yeah.
want to see this again, man. I would want to see this again.
Oh, just went past everybody.
Yeah, yeah,
It's
yeah.
a very smart corner though. Very
Very
smart
smart
corner.
corner.
He saw
You know,
medium layers off the line.
I can, yeah, he's off the line. I think थोड़ा intentional था because quite close था.
हाँ.
कुछ बोल नहीं सकते इसमें. I
अरे
would, being a Milanese
Gabbia,
fan, gonna say,
Gabbia का almost मतलब Gabbia could have scored
yeah.
as well, but it went in any case.
Being a Milan fan, I'm gonna say he intended this.
Of course, of
Let's stick to
course,
that, Ajay.
of course.
Finally, Ajay, this is what probably Milan needed also. One goal and nerves will be settled much better, I guess. We'll see a better Milan now because now they'll have to attack, Ajay. They can't sit back.
Yeah.
So they've already had one win. So now because they might be thinking San Siro में आके बैठ के, so now they will
Yeah.
have to come ahead.
Yep.
Mignolet, Captain America, Captain America.
Ciao,
Guys,
Alessandro.
yaar. Oh, oh my, I'm like sweating now. Oh, एक relief आ रहा है, like, oh, man. Champions League night still gets Ajay after 20 years, 22 years of supporting the club. Seeing them win also twice, it still makes you sweat, huh? Like it, nothing like it. Nothing beats a European night, Ajay.
That's true. That's true. That's for sure. That is for sure. अरुण सोने जा रहा है. Good night. Note. Xavi midfielder. Everton are plotting a move to sign AC Milan's winger. यार
इतना
Everton का
जल्दी शायद एवर्टन
the
का तो
less I
कुछ
say
बोल
about
रहे.
Everton, the better.
हाँ या एवर्टन यार अजय इतना स्पेंड करते हैं लास्ट फाइटिंग रेलेगेशन. एंचेलोटी भी था एक बार उनके पास छोड़ के रियल मैड्रिड चल के चैंपियंस लीग जीत के आ गया यार. Yes,
Right,
definitely
right.
Ronak Pulisic has been Milan's best signing in the last few years.
Yeah.
एक लियाओ बोल नहीं सकते because Liao was not ready made. Pulisic probably is a lot of Chelsea. By the way, Ajay, मैं जो भी Chelsea fans को जानता हूँ, everyone loves him. The pretty likable player also, Ajay.
Yeah.
I think his injuries were always his concern at Chelsea. But what happens when a classic player like him, a talented player, gets consistency?
They're
Who's
checking on
down? I want
the
to.
Tijani.
Oh God! Don't
They're
tell
checking
me,
their
man.
potential.
Oh,
Right.
अगर ये हुआ ना अरुण के घर पे आएंगे, अरुण के घर पे जाके. Oh God, come
Yeah,
on,
Alessandro.
man.
Milan should do. Everyone should do well in Italian clubs. That is. Pitlane Chronicles. Short answer: no. I have recorded a video on this. It'll come out soon. तो जाके चैनल सब्सक्राइब करो अजय मेनन टॉक स्पोर्ट. वहां पे आएगा वीडियो बहुत जल्द. यार जितना ज्यादा इन लोग ये करते हैं ना उतना पोटेंशियल
ज्यादा लगता है.
या
Yeah, but his red card was harsh, at least for us old school boys. harsh red card at least in the league game. Come on, man. Onyedika,
Nah, I think it's over.
it's over. Thank God. अरुण डरा दिया तूने यार. No, I think his foot got stuck यार. It can't be. This can't be. Thank God it was not. अजय बट एक चीज बताओ, हम अपने पैनल में ही तो देख ले, हम लोग जब भी बात करते हैं व्हेन वी डिस्कस इट, यू मी डीजे, व्हेन वी सी सर्टेन fouls and we say this can't be a foul and they are given, so it's a very funny thing how we
हाँ.
look at the game, because we have been born and brought up to see a game in a particular angle, and I know so many people were saying
अरे
Pulisic's red card,
he's
sorry,
checking. He's going to check it on the screen.
oh God,
अरे यार, ये स्क्रीन पे चेक करे मतलब खत्म यार.
खत्म, screen check means
खत्म
over.
खत्म. Daksh is in the house. What's up, Daksh?
Oh God, come on yaar. The leg got stuck in है. Oh no, this is Onyedika का red card की बात कर रहे हैं तो. Look at it.
Okay. It's the other way around.
Oh dude, oh God, bad ankle. Look at his ankle.
Oh yeah, that is.
But you can't यार अजय. I would not want to give a red, spoil this game.
Yeah. But most
High
likely he's going
foot
to give
नहीं
a
है.
red. Most likely he's going to give a red.
अरे परम भाई, टिजानी को कितना रेस्ट कराएगा तू? Should be a red for Onyedika, I think.
Yeah, it should be a red for him. वही लग रहा है.
सच्ची मैंने रेड दोनों को दे देंगे तो.
Red for both. Param just wants chaos today.
Yeah.
Chaos. Yeah, that's a red.
Yeah.
It's a red.
Oh. Onyedika. Oh. Never liked it. Harsh. Chalo, fine. It's good for us.
Good for Milan now. This is Milan's game now. 10 men.
That was pretty scary when it comes to ankle. Tijani is a very important player for Milan.
Yeah.
भाई रेड कार्ड सुन के सब मिलान फैंस की फट गई थी इधर. टिजानी को देख के सबकी फट गई थी. यार, it's it looks painful, but yeah.
Chintan, you would be able to with Saliba.
Yeah. Daksh, I totally agree with you, man. वो Saliba का my soft corner for Arsenal was very upset that day. We saw back side by side games में देखा था, इधर भी red card, इधर भी red card. Very bad, yeah. I just wish Arsenal had the same result at Milan, but no worries, man. A long season to go, यार. Title के chance है, Daksh. I'm hopeful. Hey, Arun देख चालू हो गया. Therefore, 4 more goals tonight. नहीं भाई, I'm happy.
ये दूसरी बार उसने कमेंट किया. ये दूसरी बार कमेंट किया.
Yeah, I would see it's very. It's they give this red card now because it's potential. Leg is going down, to be honest. Footing था, Tijani was going down. I wouldn't have yellow card. ठीक है. I think now they give it if it's dangerous. बोल सकते हैं, so-called dangerous.
Yeah.
They give it a red card. Unfair है यार, but yeah, जैसे परम बोला. But Param, you know how it is now, right? The game has become soft, and जैसे अजय बोला, once you see it in slow-mo, everything looks bad in slow-mo.
Everything looks bad. Slow-mo में तू देखेगा तो तेरे को लगेगा अरे dangerous challenge है ये. इसलिए
Emerson deserved a red for existing. Yeah, man. But it is, it is just sad. What I don't like is when the red card is given so decently early in the game, ruins and slows the game down. No, not complaining by any chance. Of course, Milan के लिए अच्छा है. We also need this so-called luck going our way for us to do well.
Yeah,
Onyedika is a pretty much a limp, linchpin just in the middle. So a big hole.
right.
Vanaken will have to do a lot of running now.
Yeah.
Expect some changes, I think, in the second
एडवांटेज
half.
मिलान चिंतन यहाँ से तो एडवांटेज मिलान है देखना 65% बॉल तो है अभी अभी यू विल सी मोर बॉल पोजेशन विद
Yeah,
मिलान
just keep the ball. What I feel is now Milan just need to do what they're doing. Don't think that okay, they are 10 men, we need to win this game or we need to thrash them. Just do what you're doing. I know, I think goal difference matter karega eventually, but don't right
बाय
now.
द वे
Winning is
मैंने
priority.
मैंने जब जब से पोजेशन स्टार्ट बोला तब से मिलान के पास बॉल आया नहीं
But
है वैसे हाँ,
yeah,
अभी
we
आ
are
गया चलो
jinxers.
throw in आ गया
हम लोग जिंक्स
हाँ,
कर रहे हैं, अजय.
एकदम
फोफाना
एकदम ऐसा
बोला था.
कमेंटेटर्स कर्स हो रहे हैं
वही यार, it's I was sweating, man, much better. By the way, Monaco का 1-1 हो गया है.
हाँ इंटरेस्टिंग
A good game, yeah. It's a good game. आर्सेनल शाख्तार कल अच्छा होना है. स्टुटगार्ट यूवेंटस अच्छा होना चाहिए, I feel.
या इट विल बी गुड गेम इट विल बी गुड गेम
But the hipsters gave out Dortmund. I'm looking for Dortmund Madrid. Again, so-called revenge mode hoga. But
मदद आर टू स्ट्रांग मैन टू
they're
स्ट्रांग
too
मदद
good. No, but अजय, Madrid का लीग स्टेजेस में तुमको थोड़ा चांस भी देगी कि चलो यार तुम लोग भी देखो. कम नॉकआउट्स यार. Some other another team only. Well
they're
done, Liao,
beast
यार.
चिंतन नेक्स्ट गोल लियाओ का आ रहा है मेरे को लग रहा है
I hope it comes. He needs it very badly.
he
He
needs a
really
goal
needs a
yeah
goal.
yeah And this should be Milan should carry this to halftime just I think ज्यादा कोई फैंसी नहीं ज्यादा कमिटमेंट नहीं
Exactly.
बॉल
Just
रखो
just take it to halftime because
कैरी
Ajay,
टेक इट
we
टू हाफ
keep
टाइम
forgetting. We keep forgetting that there are so many games lined up. Even Milan need to conserve
या
energy. We are playing like some 7 odd games in 20-25 days. Yeah, that's a lot of football.
राइट राइट उसके बाद में वापस इंटरनेशनल ब्रेक है बट आई एम नॉट गोइंग देयर
अरे यार, Banwai suddenly linked with Xavi from multiple sources. Actually, Ajay, जो ये जसमीत का comment है, I actually like Xavi too. I like Xavi philosophy अच्छा है. Him coaching a team like Milan who like possession-based football would be fun. Yeah, if he takes a so-called smaller team like a Viola and make them do well, would be amazing. Yeah.
Personally, after the Luis Enrique experiment at Roma, I don't want to see any Spanish coach come to Italy.
आदित्य यार, मिलान टेक ओवर तो यार कुछ बोल नहीं सकते. We've been linked for a very long time.
Oh,
Multiple
chance
sources.
लिया. अरे यार, foul. यार यहाँ पे लिया थोड़ा सेल्फिश होना चाहिए था.
Yeah,
He should have
Solfa,
gone for the
yeah.
shot. शॉट के लिए जाना तू.
Yeah. This is what he needs to up his game
ये
also a little
मस्त
bit.
टच लिया उसके अंदर. एक और टच
Yeah,
ले
yeah.
सकता था and he could have just curled that shot
Yeah.
rather than squaring the ball.
Uh, I मेरे को बीच में एक्चुअली जावी फर्स्ट ऑल जावी बारसा का भी तो अलग ही स्टोरी था उनका पूरा. वाई लेफ्ट बारसा एंड ऑल. उसका फुटबॉल का ओनली व्हाट आई प्रॉब्ली थिंक इज अजय समटाइम्स आई फील दे डोंट नो अनदर वे हाउ टू प्ले फुटबॉल.
Yeah.
So probably that's the case. Scaloni should take ना यार. टू मेनी. मैं तो अभी फोनसेका से खुश हूँ. जाने दो यार. मेरे को तो होप था कि वेंगर भी शायद रिटायर हो जाएगा तो एक सीजन मिलान आ जाए या क्लॉप एक सीजन मिलान आ जाए. समवेयर और द अदर. होपफुल.
Match summary, Ravi. Until now, initially you can say that Club Brugge started well, but Milan came into the game, scored a goal,
Yeah.
Pulisic with an Olympico, and then of course they went down to 10 men. So It's a horrible corner, यार.
Yeah,
Horrible.
seriously.
मतलब तुम 10 मैन हो, तुमको एक सेट पीस मिला है towards the end of the first half. How can
भाई
you just put the ball out of play?
एरिक
Yeah.
टेन हैग एट मिलान, बाप रे, रहने दो भाई, रहने दो. एरिक टेन हैग एट मिलान, भाई टर्नमोल, मिलान एंड यूनाइटेड का टर्नमोल अलग ही लेवल पे चल रहा है अजय. बहुत ही बहुत ही सिमिलर रेडार में देखा था कि किसी ने मिलान यूनाइटेड करके किसी ने एक मीम
But
बनाया था.
by the way, Fonseca has beaten Ten Hag.
ओ,
Yeah, with Roma and Ajax in the Europa League.
ओ, यस 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 यस
Yeah,
यस.
yeah. Tabhi when
Fonseca,
they paid. Oh, this is a chance. This is a chance.
हेवी टच, पहले वाला हेवी टच था काफी. सीट आउट मैन, 2 more minutes.
Ah, disappointing.
Disappoint.
Disappointing. How's Cesc Fabregas is Como doing in Serie A? Short answer. They've started to do well. So very interesting. Obviously, this is
वेरी
his
इंटरेस्टिंग
first
यार, उसका वो क्या
club.
है, 4-2-2-2-2 खेलता है वो, बहुत
Ah, वैसे खेलता है. Yeah, it's quite interesting.
quite, I think he's
Costa,
coming on his own. We'll get
yeah.
cost to better come now यार. पुलिसिच का नाम लिया, उसको बोल लियाओ का भी नाम अभी ले ले, थोड़ा मेरे को गोल्स
Ah,
चाहिए.
ah. Southgate at Palace. नहीं यार, one last dance with Roy. I want Roy.
Oh yeah, dude, they need him. They need him,
Yeah,
because
yeah,
Palace I think lost last night too, I think, to Nottingham Forest.
yeah, to
They need
Nottingham
him there.
Forest. Yeah.
But यार अजय,
Dutch.
Dutch revolution, we need it, man. Dutch revolution. By the way, just to tell you, भाई कैल्सियो चर्चा है, बात कर रहे हैं. मोन्जा 3-0 विन. अजय, कभी लाइफ में मैंने सोचा नहीं दिस नेस्टास फर्स्ट विन ऐसे 3-0 जीतेंगे यार.
Yeah, yeah,
डिड
yeah.
दिस हेलास बीट नापोली एंड ये 3-0 हार गए इनके सामने. सो ओ मैन,
Seems like a
एनीथिंग कैन
long
हैपन
time
इन
ago.
सेरिया.
Seems like a long time ago.
बाय द वे, दक्ष ने बोला वाओ.
That's amazing. Obviously, from the Olympic, it's an Olympico, right? So it has to be. I mean, there's literally zero chance to score from there. That's just crazy. Yeah, Pulisic has been on fire, man. I mean, I think barring a few games, 2 games, he's got a contribution every game.
या amazing. Liverpool, yeah, against scored against Liverpool too. So यार, decent half.
Uh-huh.
Start 10 minutes was pretty nervous कर दिया यार अपने को. But
Nervous कर दिया.
I feel Tijani, Morata and were invisible in the game, more or less.
That is half
पुलिस से
time.
गोल
Half
मारा
time.
था. या हाफ टाइम हो गया. या हार्श रेड कार्ड आई वुड लाइक टू से यार, मेरे को तो थोड़ा हार्श लगा. But a win, we need this. We need something going in our favor right now. So
Milan, by the way, have 61% of the ball, and
yeah,
Club Brugge have only 39%. और क्या है?
wow.
So it's all on Milan's favor, by the way. I'll just pull this up quickly. Halftime,
Yeah.
Milan leading by a goal to nil. These are the stats for you at halftime. 61% ball possession. XG Milan का 0.43 है. Club Brugge का 0.41 है, which is obviously वो उनका जो initial
Burst.
kind of start था, initial burst था. 7 shots in total, 5 shots for Milan, and surprisingly 4 saves for Mignolet and 1 for Magnon. I felt कि Mike Magnon had more saves, man. एक इसमें
Yeah,
दिखा रहे हैं, मेरे
बहुत
हिसाब
दो.
से और सेव था.
या काफी थे शायद, आई थिंक उसके. But this is a
Yeah, so this is what Daksh was talking about, right?
yeah, wow, man.
Damn.
It was a, you don't see this nowadays. I would like to say that he intended this to go in, but probably बोल सकते एक lucky break what we need, I guess.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
pretty disappointed with our midfield, to be honest. Penetration थोड़ा कम है. pretty much left में tilt हो रहे, expecting Liao or might just do something कि भाई लियाओ को बॉल दे दो, वो कुछ करेगा. Need to probably get more involved, hold the ball more in.
Yeah,
I hope I see Tijani more involved because जो एक हमने देखा 1-2 Tijani, Pulisic and Liao, जब भी वो 1-2
yeah.
खेलेंगे, you know, someone can make it. So we need more of that to happen. But I guess एक चीज भी बोल सकता हूँ, Milan are quite nervous too because everyone's been talking about this is the do or die game, this is the knockout game for Milan. So Milan have come in with a lot of pressure too.
मेरे को
So a red card,
personally even I'm disappointed by Morata. Morata has not
yeah, yeah,
been at his best. I think Okafor को अगर लेके आओगे तो this is a game that would suit him also, in my opinion, because he'll have more spaces to kind of run into, make those
yeah,
runs,
yeah.
and
And
he's
Okafor
he's
again,
he's he's
he's
pacey,
more direct. He's more direct than
more
Liao.
direct.
Liao,
हाँ, हाँ,
so we might need him. Chaku AC might be more useful when it's down to 10 men. You know, we might just need him also. If
mm,
hopefully we go one goal up and just he might just start benching Pulisic and all. But yeah, I think we'll see Tijani and Tijani for sure finish the game because he's already suspended
yeah,
for the next game. But yeah, Ajay,
yeah.
problem यही है, again we don't have players coming off from the bench right now. Midfield में तो कोई आ नहीं सकता है. Like it's very sad affairs. Yeah, we have Kamada on the bench. I hope we see him. I hope we get to see him play. So
भाई
let's.
कमांडा आएगा तो क्या मजा आएगा फाइनली मैन आई मीन it is like a dream for all of us to see like Italy fans to see him play
Yeah, man, it
and
is. It's amazing because we have Kamada,
लेके आओ
Toriani.
कमांडा को लेके आओ मजा आएगा
So you know it is three Milan youth players on the bench, Zeroli,
या
Toriani,
या
and
या
Kamada on the bench. So it's good to see that we have Gabia on the field. So वो अच्छा लग रहा है मुझे ये सब देख के. So but yeah, man, I just to be honest कुछ ज़्यादा है नहीं. The match was for a neutral affair, not that interesting to watch per se. A very interesting game now. How we take it. Usually we've played with 10 men. Now
या
how we play. You know, sometimes Ajay क्या होता है? A team with 10 men are more determined, like you know, to do well.
या
11 man sometimes they get too relaxed. I feel.
या
I hope that does not happen. Yeah. यार अजय
या
चल थोड़े कमेंट्स ले लेते हैं, काफी सारे कमेंट्स आ गए हैं.
let's take some comments मैंने कुछ स्टार किया था चिंतन let's start with this
पाब्ले अगर तो
center
प्ले
back
करें
rotation
यार you know this was, I know it's very difficult. You know, you can't you keep changing your centre back pairings. I think what we are shifting towards is they'll have a centre back pairing of Tomori might just play Champions League games because of his pace and all. Listen, Pavlovic had glaring errors in the game, you know, and so did Tomori. And Malik Chow had his errors, got injured. So Gabia has only been the consistent player for Milan, actually, to be very honest, Aditya. So Fonseca is just trying to put down someone who is more stable. Gabia, of course, the number of matches coming in, rotation important है. इंटर ने भी एक more or less set किया कि ये players Champions League खेलेंगे. So you might just see Tomori more in the Champions League compared to the league. But Pavlovic अजय हम लोग ने दिखाया कितने errors, like glaring errors किए
काफी
उसने.
काफी काफी
So कोई stable हुआ नहीं except Gabia. No one has shown like कोई
या
shine नहीं किया है. So probably that is why I understand you're saying that you need a fixed center pairing. जब भी मिलान के पास था Kalulu and Tomori, we won the league that time. So I guess that's the thing. Let's hope
या
more consistency comes from either Malik Chow or Pavlovic because Gabia is for sure a starter for us now.
या या fair ये क्वेश्चन मेरे लिए है I hope he doesn't leave अरे
Yeah, I
I
hope
hope he
he.
stays.
It's a dry loan, Ajay, but so I pretty
It's a
much
dry
welcome
loan.
him
It's a
back with
dry loan.
open
It's a
arms.
dry loan.
Ajay is going to welcome him back with open arms.
Yeah, and you know push him back to the Premier League mostly. जा तू भाई तू जा Premier League नहीं चाहिए.
It's
ये
sad because yeah. अरे
this
यार. फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल बरेजी को देखा नहीं है ज्यादा प्राइम में तो देखा ही नहीं है.
हाँ
You can say better all-round player. I'm just giving you my personal opinion, guys. Very biased opinion भी हो सकता है. Paulo played left back then center back, so I'm assuming he's more versatile. Paulo was pretty decent going up also. उसके runs भी काफी अच्छे थे when he was a little younger. Baresi was that old school grinta center back. So my opinion, if you ask, Maldini is a better rounded player. क्या बोल रहा है अजय? Maldini left back to centre back, playing two positions just makes you more versatile, I'm assuming.
Like,
But Baresi was a
I'll just give
beast,
it
man.
from my point of judgment that I have not seen Baresi play. Uh, so different era, different generation. So I'll obviously go for Paulo for sure. It's not denying that Baresi wasn't a great, but
Big legend,
मैंने
man. Big Milan legend. And if you Ajay, if you ask, read some of the older players, बोलेंगे, that Jimmy Carragher, तो उनको पूछेगा, they said Baresi was a beast, when they were younger. Lampard के time पे, of course, बोलेंगे तो that Milan time, Baresi was a beast. The
yeah,
Arrigo Sacchi की Milan थी, उसमें of
of
course
course,
Maldini was good, but that time Baresi was a beast, so
of
different
course.
opinion, different era, but yeah, Paulo is Paulo for me, man. I love football. I love Milan because of Paulo, so I'm always going to be biased.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So few more comments. Chelsea fans थोड़ा सा obviously jealous feel कर रहे हैं after Pulisic leaving. I think this is what you mentioned, right? Like he was injured for
Yeah, a
quite a
lot.
while when he was at Chelsea. So
Yeah. Of course,
really couldn't see the best of
और
him.
plus उसको क्या था, अजय कंटिन्यूटी भी थोड़ा कम हो गया था.
Hmm.
So I guess uh, he wanted to leave. I think sometimes you need a change of environment for a player also. So
Yeah,
probably Pulisic needed this. And see, he's
yeah,
not been injured. Touchwood, he's been consistent. And whatever I've seen of all the Chelsea fans who've been telling me, they're absolutely happy to see Pulisic play so well right now.
yeah, yeah, yeah. ये भाई पिटलिन किवियोर और टोमियासु दोनों एक्स सेरिया प्लेयर्स ही है तो वापस
Yeah. ले
वापस
लो भाई,
आने से I mean,
Tomiyasu to is done, यार. I think
so sad for him,
injury.
so sad.
Yeah, just sad for
Good
him. He
player
was a
but
decent player. Yeah, Kivior,
अच्छे player है यार.
I was very surprised that उसका ही था एक error, glaring error जो goal concede हुआ था. Uh, Probably उसको भी consistent time ही नहीं मिला. And by the way, both the Milan teams were linked with Kivior. But
Hmm.
भाई Pitlane, we can't afford for a तुम लोग का bench player रहेगा, but for our starters we don't pay 20 million. So Arsenal will not sell him for cheap. So I don't see him
Yeah,
coming back to and आएगा तो भी any big club will have to take him, which I don't see that
for sure,
happening.
for sure. Ankit is in the house. Of course,
What's
he's a
up,
Milan
man?
fan
He's a
along with
yes, a
a
soft on
Chelsea fan.
Milan. He's a old school Milan fan like us. So
आजा अगर
what's up, man?
Ankit, if you're there, you want to join in, come over, man.
Watchalong में आ
आजा मैं
जाओ
लिंक
यार.
भेजता हूँ. लिंक भेज दो तुझे रुक. I'll just text you the link. This is a good stat as well.
Yeah, amazing, man, amazing. Serie A players have been involved in the highest number of goals. And Pulisic is someone who is like that hard worker. Liao ko lagta hai it's so easy for him. It's so easy for Liao, Pulisic, he grinds it out, takes a shot, keeps trying. Liao ke liye to yaar, he glides. When Liao on song, he might just give you 2-3 assists or goals or something like that.
That's true. That is true. That is
Yeah,
true.
Daksh ne bola, yes, Daksh, you're right. बोल रहा है ये. Yeah, and plus now that you have the Aura Calafiori with you too, जो center back भी खेल सकता है. So I don't see him. Yeah, you're right. But it's now depend on Kivior whether you guys want to keep him, whether he wants to move out and uh, play well. Ajay was never good with pace. I think he was never good, never known as a fast runner. So but unaffordable Daksh for any one of us. I think Arsenal had put him in the market. मिलान ने सिर्फ सुन के ही प्राइस टैग आए भी नहीं आर्सेनल के पास.
Yeah, yeah,
वो
yeah.
प्राइस टैग सुन के
अरे
निकल जाएंगे.
classic loan move, na? Loan plus option to buy. That will be spread across the next 5 years. This is the tactic that I use to buy anything. मैं जाता हूँ
Yeah.
मार्केट में बोलता हूँ, अरे भैया मेरे को लोन कर दो पहले 5 साल में मैं 5 इंस्टॉलमेंट में तुमको भरूंगा पैसे.
We call him Aura Fury. Oh, what a player, man. I just hope Daksh, he starts growing on you guys because he's the one guy who will give his soul on the pitch, and you guys have seen it. Sometimes he gets overcommitted. I think वो थोड़ा over aggressive ही हो जाता है. But yeah, slowly, once he sits into Arteta's formation and he's just new, people forget that he's just come in and he's already settled in so well. Yeah, give him a season or two. Yeah, he'll be probably one of your best players. I have no doubt about that.
Yeah, yeah. मिलान क्लॉप जैसा कोच आई डोंट नो मैन. I don't think so. Klopp is not going to happen. Klopp जैसा coach
Klopp is
कौन है market में?
see the thing is all these positions जो बोल रहे Milan right now don't have the players to press that much as of now. So yeah, I think what we need Klopp अभी जो Fonseca's ideas are not yet converted अजय बोल सकते it's not been converting yet. So I can probably say that Klopp आता तो अलग ही होता बट या क्लॉप जैसा मतलब हु लाइक क्लॉप देना चाहिए कौन हो सकता है वी वर लिंक विद अमोरेम के साथ लिंक थे कॉन्सेसाओ के साथ लिंक थे सो ऑल दीज गाइज आर गुड बट आई वुड नॉट वांट टू शू फोंसेका सो फास्ट राइट नाउ यू नो
Yeah,
अजय
fair.
फोंसेका को क्या चाहिए ही वांट्स दैट अटैकिंग फुटबॉल जो मिलान अभी
Yeah,
इतना
yeah,
प्रेस नहीं कर पा रहे सो प्रॉब्ली वी नीड गिव हिम एटलीस्ट द मार्केट और टू बाय द प्लेयर्स ही वांट्स
yeah, 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 yeah. Calafiori, yeah, of course, he's still a young player. He will improve with time. So I think my 2 cents on this is that just give him time, and he'll come
yeah
good for Arsenal.
and Ajay, probably you never know. Arteta probably has given him that kind of license also to
Yeah,
roam around a little freely. वो भी हो सकता है because Saliba and Gabriel have been so solid behind. He gives
of
them
course.
extra freedom. So you never know, yeah. You know. So I guess, but give him as Ajay said, give him time. Yeah, he's once he settles down, he's still young. उसमें flashes है. What we saw in Euros, he was off for one game for Italy, and that game Italy played so badly. So give him
Sure.
time. He probably, for sure, I can know one thing. जैसे मैंने दक्ष को भी बोला था, Ajay, I'm pretty sure खेलेगा. I'm sure he's going to play well, but he's that kind of player. Ajay, he's your fan favorite. Like he'll become a fan favorite.
मत मत बोल यार तू कैलिफियोरी का बारे में बोलते हैं मेरे को पीटीएसडी होता है मत बोल आई एम मूविंग ऑन फ्रॉम कैलिफियोरी इट्स ओवर
Yeah, man, it's hard to watch. और भी थोड़े वो I think आदित्य का एक comment था ऊपर एक स्टार किया था मैंने बहुत टाइम में
डॉक्टर ए इन द हाउस आई लव टू जॉइन यू आई एम अ यूए फैन यार मोस्ट वेलकम टू जॉइन इन सब्सक्राइब करो चैनल को फॉर श्योर बी पार्ट ऑफ मोर ऑफ आवर वीडियोस ऑफ आवर लाइव
yeah
स्ट्रीम्स
यार ये तो हम लोग ने लिया व्हाट डू यू थिंक मिलान लैक्स यार ये तो बहुत बड़ी चीज है वी लैक्ड वी needed a right back Ajay we got MSN Royal so we lack that right now but yeah in all honesty we lack we need 2-3 good midfielders I feel Benesar कैसी टोनाली गए हैं तब से बहुत बड़ा होल हो चुका है अभी तो so we need
यार दैट टोटली रूमर ऑफ अ रिटर्न इज जस्ट absurd by the way वो तो नहीं
this would सब मिलान फैंस हम लोग के जोक चल रहा था that if Tomori kind of even fails a little bit और ये डोपिंग जो स्कैंडल उसके साथ हुआ डोपिंग क्या सॉरी बेटिंग का स्कैंडल जो उसके साथ हुआ
betting
था he might not come back strong he might be banned तो उसके साथ लोन में लेके आएंगे but you saw the welcome he got at St James's Park he's clearly a favorite अगर
obviously
न्यूकासल वापस भी देना चलेगी वो 64 का 100 कर देगी भाई नहीं
obviously
नहीं होगा
obviously
don't see it happening so
obviously
but yeah it's very sad that we are pretty far off from a team like Inter and all that
वो तो है वो तो है
बट आई क्या लग रहा है अजय कुछ चेंजेस होंगे मेरे को तो नहीं लग रहा है
नहीं 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 आई थिंक इवेंचुअली इट ऑल डिपेंड्स ऑन द व्हेन द सेकंड गोल कम्स आई थिंक सेकंड गोल आएगा तो मिलान विल मेक द सब्स
हाँ
Look, Daksh, I really want him to do well, man. I mean, I love the kid. I keep on saying this. All the Roma Primavera kids are like my own kids. So I have a lot of Primavera players ka jersey. So you can see Pellegrini behind. I have Florenzi. I have obviously Totti De Rossi. Getting Pisili, Eduardo Bove. So all these Roma Primavera players ka jersey hai mere paas mein.
yeah of course man Prema you have that link Ajay whenever they go like you always want them to do well something like that so
Of course, they really, and they mostly end up doing well against Roma. That's a different story. But जाने दे वो we're not talking about that on today's stream. We're talking about यार ये एक एक मिनट है सिर्फ एक मिनट ये स्क्रीनशॉट ले ले ये बस स्क्रीनशॉट ले ले इसका
Oh, the match has been restarted now.
Oh yeah.
Let's hope जॉन जोडेट दौरान क्या गोल मारा यार उसने विला क्या गोल मारा था
यार
प्रॉब्ली
10 साल
ऑलरेडी
पहले चिंतन मैं ये पीएस में खेलता था, एस्टन विला वर्सेस बोलोनिया, और आज ये लोग चैंपियंस लीग में खेल रहे हैं, मतलब सोचना।
oh man like a great game for the hipsters बोल सकते हैं ना प्रॉब्ली बोल
Great
that's
game
a
for the
great
hipsters, man. Anglo-Italian clash, and the least expected, clubs making it in the Champions League. Arey,
yeah
forget anything. It is a Champions League clash,
yeah
not even
and
like a
by the way
Conference League.
imagine we are sending by the way Bologna have more points than AC Milan this season in the Champions League doesn't matter how badly they're doing in the league but no Bologna did so well against Liverpool also Liverpool fans were telling me that they were so
हाँ,
decently impressed by them so
और
probably I
वही
hope
और वही बोलोनिया जाके 2-0 लीड अगेंस्ट जेनोआ, लाइक थर्ड फ्रॉम
bottles
बॉटम जेनोआ के अगेंस्ट हक देती है, बट विंचेंजो इटालियनो
at his best.
at his
Oh,
best,
क्या
at
बोल
his
के क्या by
best.
the way people I hope I'll not let at least Param especially Italiano का इतना बड़ा fan है he will never let Italiano forget that he bottled two Conference League finals so
बॉटल रेट मैन, बॉटल रेट एक तो जीतना चाहिए था।
yeah man I expect Milan वही करेगा अजय keep the possession slow the game down chance मिलेगा तभी खेलेंगे I'm expecting that only
या या
अभी भी क्या होगा they will come out with a little energy Milan have to just suck it in a little bit so that'll be good
राइट राइट
oh Daksh
ले
by the
आओ
way
देख,
we oh
ओए यार,
Sky oh by the way Daksh he's been our when we did our preview I think everyone said that the player to watch out
या
for
या
and deserves to move to a bigger club and yeah
बिगर
Daksh
क्लब, बिगर क्लब।
I've been reading your tweets also you've been a fan of him you've been following him amazing player and so calm Ajay he's so calm in the box yeah he's
या
so calm
या
so great to watch uh, again he's pretty much going to be sold this season coming season पक्का
प्रीटी मच,
जाएगा
प्रीटी मच, प्रीटी मच।
अजय सब जाएंगे ओरसोलिनी उधर ही रहने वाला है लेकिन वो
और सुनी वहां
ही
तक
वाज
अपना, जब
उसका
तक
वो
40 करेगा तब तक वहां पे रहेगा वो।
come on there's so much space come on यार there's so much space यार
मुराटा,
Would have-
मुराटा, ही इज नॉट बीन ऑन हिज ए गेम टुडे। स्टार्ट से
yeah
ही लग रहा है कि मुराटा थोड़ा ये लग रहा है, तो
कितना स्पेस था यार जस्ट डिसेंट बॉल
लुक एट पुलिसिच मैन, क्या कॉन्फिडेंस में खेल रहा है।
या man
जस्ट ग्लाइडिंग,
या
ग्लाइडिंग
man
फास्ट।
so लुकुमी तो यार अजय सब लोग हम लोग बोल रहे हैं a defender to probably keep an eye on but again
फॉर श्योर,
लगता
फॉर
नहीं अजय
श्योर।
रहेगा बोलोनिया में नहीं लगता है रहेगा depends on how they do this season
नहीं नहीं, हो जाएगा,
but
हो जाएगा,
top 10 तो फिनिश करना बोलोनिया को भी डिफिकल्ट लग रहा है
जाएगा, जाएगा। ले आओ, ओके यार, ओके लिवरपूल प्रोबेबली चांस,
bad shot
यार।
bad shot try to call it in
या या
इंटेंशन तो अच्छा था
या पैसे नहीं है भाई रवि, किसी का पैसे नहीं है।
यहाँ पर
बोल रहे
by
हो
the way
पैसे
Ajay
किसका?
he's one frustrating player to watch at times he
या
overdoes it overcooks it holds the ball for a little longer like I can understand some Arsenal fans really getting like भाई अभी तो रिलीज कर दे बॉल को मतलब holds the
हाँ,
ball a little too much
और दूसरे दूसरे विंग में रहीम स्टर्लिंग रहता है, कभी कभी वो भी वही करता है।
रहीम स्टर्लिंग ने हम लोग बात करते हैं लुकाकू की लेकिन वो चार धाम की यात्रा रहीम स्टर्लिंग भी करके आई ईपीएल
रहीम
में सब
स्टर्लिंग,
जगह
हाँ
पे
हाँ हाँ हाँ, वो तो है, वो तो है, वो तो है,
people have
वो तो है।
forgotten that he was like he started off at मतलब लिवरपूल में स्टार्ट किया था आई थिंक लिवरपूल फैंस वो बोलते ना लाइक यू गेट बूड एंड ऑल दिस लिवरपूल फैन ने छोड़ दिया कि वो इतना टाइम हो गया ना अभी वो जाके के सब जगह जाके आएगा छोड़ दिया अभी नहीं करना है
चार
बूड
धाम
उसको यार
यात्रा, चार धाम
can't get
यात्रा।
better than that यार
I am not worried, Doctor A, because he's been quite decent when he gets the service. So it's just that Roma's attack needs to perform in this.
by the way his goal was amazing Monza के सामने ना वो goal was amazing so that
On the
shows
yeah,
is that by the again people forget that I know he was a top scorer but you can't expect them to the Spanish league is completely different so you
yeah,
can't change your league and come in and expect to play the same way and with a newer
yeah.
team also. So I think yeah, you're right, Ajay. Probably Sule, Dybala, they all need to click well. Also, Dybala भी injury से अभी
Yeah.
आया है.
Yeah.
I think Ajay, once you get Enzula, Faye, Kone, Manu Kone का midfield एक set हो जाएगा, you get more stability. Is Enzula Faye expected to start the European games? अरे
Hopefully,
motherfucker.
hopefully, hopefully.
देख लो भाई अजय क्या हुआ.
तेरा स्ट्रीम इतना कैसा आ गया?
टीवी में देखा थोड़ा.
अरे यार तो टीवी पे मत देख. Oh
God.
damn! Equalizer.
Came off the
Equalizer.
bench and scored. God यार. Terrible
Damn.
defending. Terrible.
1-1. ठीक है 2-1 का प्रेडिक्शन था.
हाँ यार, but look at that. So
10 के
I
बाद
don't like it when
10 पे गोल
I
मारेगा.
don't I don't expect I don't yeah, look at I don't like it when a player gets so much space to turn in the box. Look at that. They were all cramping around. The run was taken. Look at very bad Theo.
Good finish यार. Good finish.
Tijani is trying to close him. Theo should have been wide. I don't know, man.
Ah.
कोई इधर बोला था कमेंट्स में
1-1.
that why do I smell a draw? ये देख परम का ट्वीट. चेक गोल चेक चल रहा है भाई.
I think
I
that
don't know for
initial
what.
ball that was played out ना, initial ball that was played out
हाँ
to the left hand side, वहां पे मेरे को लगा कि शायद ऑफ
भाई
है. मेरे को
देख.
जब रिप्ले में देखा मेरे को 50-50 लगा, but I don't think so.
It's given.
It's given.
Yeah.
बस वही था. Initial check वही था.
Yeah, Param Tijani failed to mark his man, but you saw the defenders were in a cluster, which should not be the case actually.
Rajinder.
Probably same way. Milan has started terribly in the second half, just like the first half.
Just like the first half. मैं वही बोलने वाला था कि ये Club Brugge start very well. I think of every game they start well. There's a chance. यार सब Morata off. I'm sorry, Chintan. You need to sub Morata off. Bring Okafor, play him there. Play him as centre forward.
वरना कमाड़ा को लेके कुछ तो करेगा यार. 10 men is
Morata कुछ नहीं किया ये गेम में.
Morata कुछ नहीं किया यार. We have Costu with us.
Costu in the house.
Yes, boys.
Costu, we needed you.
As soon as I clicked on our link, उन्होंने वहां से गोल खाया.
अरे Costu तू Pulisic बोला, Pulisic ने गोल मारा, लिंक पे क्लिक किया, इन्होंने गोल मारा. कम ऑन लिया, क्या कर रहा है? Cold like too much, little too
Was
much.
it as far as I saw, it was a sort of an Emerson error, but more of a team issue.
Yeah.
Can't blame
Emerson का तो
one player.
can't blame one player. You saw that एक cluster में खड़े थे यार box के अंदर, and you let a player turn and pass the ball, yaar, Costu, you can't let that happen.
Exactly.
And against a 10
Theo
men,
was like fairly narrow as well. Celtic Atlanta is tomorrow, right?
Yeah,
tomorrow.
10:30 or something.
Same time.
Good game though. What a game.
Yeah,
Although I think Brendan Rodgers' ka Celtic record in Europe is horrendous. So I still expect Atlanta to score at least 3 or 4.
Yeah.
That man is clueless in Europe. Literally clueless.
Some Liverpool fans might say Brendan Rodgers is generally clueless.
Yeah. It's like, I don't know if you guys remember, जब वो Brendan Rodgers का first Celtic stint था, his first season.
हाँ.
These guys bloody lost to Lincoln Red Imps, a Welsh team. They knocked him out of the Champions League, कुछ qualifiers. That's how bad he is in Europe. 7-1 Dortmund. He has these random results. Need another one tomorrow.
But I still remember Costu, तुम लोग को याद होगा Celtic versus Juventus का मैच था. and
Yeah.
they had a tifo where there was guitar breaking on Juventus crest.
Yeah.
What a tifo that was! Yeah. What
Celtic
a
won
tifo.
one of those two games. Yeah, कुछ draw हुआ था, something like that.
Draw हुआ था. That game was drawn, I think.
I think
वो
there was
बारसा
a
का
game that Juve didn't win.
Yeah, so वो
Barca game is epic.
epic.
Barca game
88%
Barca.
possession.
Yeah.
That game
But-
literally gave Fraser Foster a nickname.
But dude,
Made him
imagine Ajay, that tifo where Celtic they're holding a guitar and they're thrashing the Juventus ka logo. You know what a smart idea for a tifo, man. Like Italian fans
Only
usually
Celtic
take pride
fans.
in the tifo. Yeah. Italian fans take pride in the tifo. So very quiet stadium atmosphere also, man. Like subdued every week, kafi.
Of course, after the equalizer, you can imagine.
वही
All right,
बोला,
boys, I'm off in 5 minutes.
Yeah, no worries, man.
और मार्क में मैं निकल जाऊंगा और 5 मिनट के लिए हूँ मैं. Embolo
Yeah.
brace.
Wow.
Monaco with 4.
Ooh. Theo, come on,
वो क्या
man.
था परम का comment about what did Brendan Rodgers say? मैंने पूरा पढ़ा नहीं.
Man marking.
हाँ, yeah, I read that.
ये तो मतलब it is so obvious. Brendan Rodgers stating the obvious कि water का chemical formula is H2O. ये तो पता है अपने को. मतलब as a fan पता है. तू तो coach है भाई. थोड़ा और detail बता.
यार ये
Peak Brendan Rodgers comment.
Daksh, if you can see Sinyo's goal, वो Sinyo was a Torino wing back, right? वो साला बहुत गुस्सा है मेरे को यार. Should have so heavily linked with Milan. कंजूस लोग ने पैसा
I
ही
think
नहीं निकाला और चला गया.
you know that Paratici का that scandal where he left a note in a restaurant.
हाँ.
I think Singo's name was on it.
Really?
As far as I remember. I think so. Milinkovic-Savic का था, Singo का था. So a part of me thought he'll go to Tottenham. He did not. Because Paratici obviously liked him.
Yeah.
Wow, man. It's
Weird scandal.
Chintan, I think
Singo-
you're hearing this for the first time.
Oh man. Yeah, I can play better than him. I can guarantee you that.
More
तू
technical
बोल मत
ability.
यार. मैंने FPL में लिया था. उसने कितना चांस मिस किया. I was watching
अरे
Everton
dude, how
game.
it's so frustrating to watch him.
So
Dude.
frustrating.
It is so frustrating. And then he goes on 2-3 games with the goal का run. उसके बाद 10-15 गेम गायब हो जाता है.
बस मैं वो 2-3 गेम के लिए रुका हूँ. कि वो जब रिटर्न देगा मुझे.
Long term investment.
Long.
SIP थोड़ी है यार. DCL है ये.
It will be
Ajay,
fun if Calvert-Lewin
Ajay,
joins
yes.
Roma.
If just fulfill
Oh,
this,
yeah.
please. लेके आकर तेरे पास आजू बाजू पड़ा है तो लेके आ. Complete कर दे यार. Led Zeppelin का lead singer लग रहा है ऐसा.
Guitar
This is-
यहाँ है actually. It's my brother's. Goggles obviously नहीं. तो guitar cover में. I've not touched it in a while.
वो पता है
The guitar is right
वो
there. I'll show you later.
वो कुर्ता टाइप्स आते हैं ना टी-शर्ट्स वैसे पहन के. Oh,
But it's like
nice.
मेरे को last time पता नहीं है. When did I pick it up last time? When did I? धूल खा रहा है basically.
Morata finally did something. Got himself a yellow card.
That's Morata for you.
Frustrating, man. Switch him. Someone is suggesting why?
नहीं वो
FPL
पैसा नहीं
पे-
था. 6.2 था Chris Wood and Dominic Calvert-Lewin was 6 exact 6. बजट नहीं था.
I've heard Wood is actually good value. Because उसका जो
But,
goal scoring rate is actually
yeah,
decent.
yeah.
Huh?
Yeah, he scored against Palace also.
Ajay,
last
Ajay, by the way, Okafor is finally on.
Yeah, this is the move that I wanted.
Okafor and
Oh,
Chukwueze.
Leao.
Liao is gone.
Leao.
Liao is gone. That is
Wow.
surprising.
That is surprising.
Nice sahab.
He was having a good game, yeah.
Yeah.
I absolutely admire the
Balls. Fonseca has.
audacity Fonseca has.
Yeah.
Love it. तो नहीं तो नहीं.
We don't need to admire and think about it. You know,
Yes.
Who scored?
Oh,
Rajinder.
man. देखो, sorry, I reacted early.
Yes.
Yeah. ठीक है.
Rajinder.
यार
Oh, finally, yes! Come on,
Leao,
TG.
Leao is
Come
walking
Oh,
towards
Okafor.
the
Rajinder!
goalpost.
Okafor. Yeah. Okafor.
देख मैं बोला तुझे चिंतन गेट ओकोफोर ऑन पहले ही
Come
बोला
on,
था
TG,
ओकोफोर
baby.
ऑन
TG, baby. Come on. What a
ओए
player, man. I
राजिंदर
love Leo is
राजिंदर
by
गोल
Club
smile.
Brugge actually had some really good chances.
You're very good. First half, though,
Did
they were really good.
Final third moment was actually very nice. जो
अजय जो हम
Pulisic
लोग बोले ना,
उस
अजय
wing से
बहुत
बीच में
डायरेक्ट
आया.
है. अजय ये बोला ना, ओकाफोर इतना डायरेक्ट है ना, he will not, he'll square up the ball immediately. So
yeah. I told you
he,
get
he
Okafor on and he's already done something
very bad goalkeeping for both the goals actually. Of course, the goalkeeper का नाम बोले, the man who not should not be named for Liverpool
Oh, is
fans.
it Simon Mignolet?
हाँ,
it is
Oh,
Miguel.
I didn't notice. I just realized he must be Mignolet. मैंने देखा नहीं.
yeah
because I have
What
a Liverpool fan. He said that he's the जैसे Voldemort का था, he's the one who should not be named. Fonseca better than Guardiola. Oh God.
Clear.
Fonseca, you know, जो कॉस्तु बोला अजय, it's very true because एक जो elite class जो हीरो मेंटालिटी आ गई थी शायद लियाओ के अंदर या थियो के अंदर. Probably you need a
Yeah.
manager like that. कि boss, whatever you are not superior than the club. And ऐसे टाइम पे I like a player like Mike Mignolet जो he is a big player himself, but he does not have that thing about him. So and look at Pulisic himself, a pretty grounded player, looks different.
It's a very Mourinho thing as well, no? He's Portuguese.
Yeah.
And Leao is also Portuguese. It's a very Mourinho thing. कि you
Yeah.
know कि this is a guy who I want to bring the best out of. I
Yeah,
want to give him that hard treatment to make sure that, like older Indian dads, basically. So
Yeah.
if it works, it works. It doesn't, it doesn't.
Speaking of which, my last contribution to this stream is bringing this photo to everybody. You know it's coming.
आने दे, लोड हो रहा है.
I saw this. I saw this.
Of course. Oh God. He's man of his word, Ajay.
Horrible
He's
picture.
got some. He's
कौन
got.
बोल रहा था कि Fonseca has got big balls.
Yeah.
The ball needed to drop Leao.
Oh man. It's probably something light. What a picture, man! And this was
What a
before the first game.
Pre-season,
Like
na?
this was his first
First game,
practice session. No, this was his first
Acha.
practice session with the as a
Acha,
manager.
this is at that point.
Damn, that is called making
Which
a
is why he looks younger as well.
Ajay, तू समझा नहीं. कौस्तुभ, तू लोग समझे नहीं. At this moment, he showed it to Theo and Liao that boss, I'm the man with balls.
Yeah. What a statement. क्या 12 statement. देख भाई. जो है मेरे पास में तुम्हारे पास में नहीं है. तुम करो अपना टिकटॉक का हरकत.
Yeah.
Oh man, he's a baller.
He's a baller.
Come on.
Anyways, boys, oh यार.
MSN Royal को भी थोड़ा energy आ गया. Yeah, Ajay.
I'm
Off
for the
man.
night. Ciao.
Good night.
Good night.
Your
Well,
last
soon enjoy.
contribution, your one of your predictions, not predictions बोल सकते, but Ajay का thing came out to be true. Okafor को लाया और we saw an assist. So see you soon, Ajay. Hope to see you on Thursday.
Thursday. लेकिन यार रोमा इंटर के बारे में बात नहीं करेंगे, बस और कुछ नहीं. और कुछ भी बात करो.
नहीं, बात करेंगे तो बाद में आना. Late.
Especially Yogesh from top of the table. नहीं भाई, नहीं चाहिए मुझे.
Oh, what the hell?
That was a chance. Scramble.
Right, boys. Night. Ciao.
Chalo, night.
Okay. Good night.
Ciao, man.
Ciao.
By the way, Warner Norte कौन सा टीम में खेलता है EPL में? Brighton, yes. So,
Buongiorno, buonanotte वाला.
दोनों खेलने चाहिए ना एक दूसरे के सामने. That'll be fun to watch, dude.
You never know. Napoli spent 10 million after an initial loan deal with the option to buy, which can turn into an obligation. The typical ADL deal that YDL will propose to him. when Yogesh will be on the stream next, उसको idea देंगे. 2 दिन बाद rumor.
Oh yeah, by the way, Buonanotte is a Leicester. Yeah, Leicester. Sorry, Leicester, not Brighton.
अच्छा, is he at Leicester?
Leicester. Yes. I saw the Leicester Southampton game. Yeah, what a game that was, man.
When
What a
did he
game
go
that
to?
was.
अच्छा, अभी summer में गया होगा.
Well, pretty much on loan from Brighton. Yes, he's on loan from Brighton.
I lose track of PL stuff now.
Yeah. By the way, एक comment था. Kostubai was waiting for you to come. I'm going to scroll back. I forgot to mark it. It was a comment for both of us. Please, guys, whoever commented that, can you just comment that again? I'll just say it what was said. Is Milan the United of Serie A?
Yeah. The closest there is, I guess.
The circus.
Closest
जो बोल सकते हैं. Oh, look whom do we have here? Param sir, welcome. So happy to have you here, Param.
We have two peculiar jerseys today.
Yeah.
Celtic and Palmeiras.
Yeah.
By the way, to tell you,
Param, where did you get this jersey from? वो the link जो भेजी थी वहाँ से ना? I don't remember the place.
This one you mean?
हाँ, ये Palmeiras वाला.
I think वो UK seller से मिला था.
अच्छा. I remember seeing this jersey somewhere. कोई तो link था. Some Indian person only.
ये भी close था थोड़ा.
Yeah. By the way, Param, Kaustubh, I need to tell you once. हम लोग सब लोग बात कर रहे थे. Just we were just discussing if there was ever a doubt that who is the most famous and the most adored and loved Calcio Charcha panelist is without a doubt Param 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 खाली है. उसके बाद हम लोग सब आएंगे. I swear we were just getting comments saying that where is Param. अजय को मैं बोलने वाला अजय हम लोग है कि नहीं ऐसा इधर.
Big fan sir.
Param सर के big fans है यार.
Base has to be
Oh man, Mike. क्या लग रहा है Param that you've joined in late? I'm sure you're watching a lot of games. क्या लग रहा है यार? Pretty as a general viewer also, Milan pretty disappointing, right?
I mean, tough तो expected था, but obviously conceding to 10 men is never ideal. I think both वही मैं comment डाला.
ये मेरे को बीच में वही लग रहा है. तेरे को नहीं लग रहा है midfield बहुत ही empty लग रहा है, and this is not against Inter. जो Inter के सामने खेले थे, so I think that Tammy Morata starting worked because वो दोनों में से एक fall back करा. ये मेरे को थोड़ा बीच में तो खाली लग रहा है.
हाँ, वो verticality जो Tammy लाता है, and that's the thing, right? I think both of them having a certain type of body orientation, physicality है. तभी इधर Tammy is being missed, but then the downside of that is Tammy misses a lot of chances. We've seen it. मतलब बहुत ही ज़्यादा करता है तो. I mean, either way you have an issue, but obviously right now ऐसा हो रहा है कि आप लोग के पास वो एक hold up presence नहीं है मोराता के अलावा. So Morata is also obviously you said it on the stream. He's not been good. So
very bad game today, Morata.
Yeah. But look, I'm not surprised with Brugge's performance per se. I mean, they're a decent team, but I mean, conceding to 10 men is never ideal, obviously. Or I mean,
Dortmund thrashed them, right? Dortmund beat them very badly, right?
But yeah, they did, and okay, Monaco is still 4-1. No, but I was just saying कि also I think obviously some of the games you're not going to get a top performance for obvious reasons is because of the tight schedule. मतलब tomorrow we also have a very squad without Hakan and Acerbi. और अभी Darby डाले आ रहा है और इतने सारे injuries है, तो I think that is going to be a general theme for all teams में. तो वो top performance.
And the beauty of this tournament, 8 games वाला or 7 games वाला thing is you can afford to have weird performances. You have the room, especially if you're a big team. If you're a small team who say someone like Monaco. Monaco का it's iffy. You're not sure if they'll make it to the top 8 or not. उनके लिए not dropping points is very important.
Yeah, of course.
Inter
but
का
Milan वही point पे है ना कि उनको finally 3 तो उठाना पड़ेगा because 2 game तो हो गया. I mean, the earlier you wrap it up, the better. जैसे तू बोला, the earlier you could make that cushion it, the better. But Brugge is still playing pretty well. I'm very impressed with.
Very impressed.
Is
this Skov Olsen the guy who's
ex-Bologna? Bologna winger.
Milan target as well, no?
Yeah, of course.
Linked with Milan.
Very heavily linked with Milan.
By the way, subscribe कर लो यार. I see a lot of new people. Please do subscribe to the channel.
By the way, of
Yeah.
course, Shivam is our specialist. Yes.
Yeah, Gustavo Gomez. Yes, I remember watching that treble season of theirs as well. Quite historic for Palmeiras. We want Calcio Charcha boxing match. वो I think अजय भाई और योगेश के बीच में करवाना है वो, क्योंकि
वो तो स्टील केज
rival-
मैच की हमारी
Yeah.
बात है.
Oh, ये देखो भाई, sorry, offend हो
Swanton
रहे
of the
हैं.
top.
YDL is the most loud.
Yeah.
Most
Sorry, man.
trolled.
Why he has another. He's above Calcio Charcha now. भाई वो तो
Yeah.
डी लॉरेंटेस के साथ डायरेक्ट बैठ रहा है.
अलग लेवल पे खेल.
Oh, चलो, breather now finally.
Finish.
Yeah, 3.
Foolish
हो गया.
shit. No.
Well done, Chakku man. Amazing. Come
Done.
on.
Kinda.
Yeah,
What
it's done.
yes. Well done. You saw Chakku, man. This is what probably directness needed. But I by the way, I love such goals. I love when you slot it in the corner. I love such goals, man. Do you
Yeah, I
guys
mean,
remember?
I'm not
अभी तो done.
Yeah, I'm not surprised this is ending like this now. अभी तो मतलब क्या है? It was quite simple, this one. Chukwueze को, I think he pretty much saw that there was only one man to beat in terms of space, and quite easy. Facundo Buonanotte, does he have Italian roots? I think so. Yeah, मतलब वो.
We should.
Yeah.
What a finish.
Yeah, pretty
Tijani,
much.
I love you, Tijani. Come on. Italian Messi has Italian ancestry. वो तो Argentinian Italian roots है यार. कौस्तुभ परम यार, इस पे कुछ तो एक एपिसोड करना पड़ेगा यार. The Italian heritage, Italian Argentinian heritage पे. It's a very interesting topic also. And we have the two. I'm not using it in a bad term, but the two nerds of football, not just Italian football. So they know everything. Yeah, by the way, Param, I was waiting for you on costume only. Isn't he the manager I read before? Of course, I was doing my opponent study. He's the one who came in last season, right? Midway, and he won the title with them, Club Brugge के साथ.
Yeah. They improved. मतलब Club Brugge actually over the last few years they've been an absolute. And मतलब if you come down to hiring Scott Parker, that means something is really wrong.
Scott, oh my God, man. So, that was a very, very, very exactly. Weird hire.
Yeah. So
वो Charlton में था तब तक ठीक था.
Yeah, exactly. And I was mainly aware of this because we signed Tejon Buchanan from there. और उसका career stagnate हो रहा था because वो खेल सकता है 10 position में if I name. Can play any as a wing back, as a winger, as a 10, as a full back. पर उसका Club Brugge में position fix नहीं हो रहा था because of the number of coaching changes. And finally they have some stability as a club. But still, I think the performance obviously was decent. But yeah, I mean, वो red card के बाद I think वो red card भी थोड़ा 50-50 लगा in the sense because both.
Kamada is coming on.
Yes, I'm very happy. He was going to come on, man.
अभी 10 men के against तो chances है मारने के उसके अच्छे. Comments लाते रहो guys. Mrs. Morata offside में क्यों खड़ा है? I mean, is that a surprise? Really?
Yeah, Milan are used to that because, as Sir Alex Ferguson said, we had another great striker who was born in an offside position. So, but yeah, Param, you're right. I think red card was a little harsh, yaar.
It was. I can understand like उसका storm था, so उसने दिया. But I felt कैसा था दोनों का, जैसे आपने बोला पैर अटक गया था and both ended up clattering each other badly.
Made worse by the replay as well.
रवि जोशी हम लोग डाइची कमार्डा नहीं बोल रहे, हम लोग फ्रांचेस्को कमार्डा, मिलान्स यूथ प्लेयर. कमार्डा CAMARDA कमार्डा, वो हाईली रेटेड है बहुत. डाइची कमार्डा की बात नहीं कर रहे हम लोग.
By the way, just to tell you, there's something about this Kamarda when you see when he comes on. I've seen him play. He has that air of nonchalance about him, where he has that air of confidence that मैं मारूंगा यार. I'm not getting मूसा यार. मूसा थोड़ा डराता है मुझे, सच्ची बोलूं. मतलब वो लास्ट गेम में भी देखा था, थोड़ा एक दो सोलो करने का ट्राई किया था, gave the ball to Udinese and almost conceded यार. तो उसका वो थोड़ा डर लगता है. He cannot be a pivot for us. I hope he's not taking Tijani out.
Thought I had was that if Emerson doesn't work out, if Emerson doesn't work out at right back, why not try Musa? Because Musa has played on that right side.
Right back. Yes, he has played right back.
I think वो try करना चाहिए. Might do a better job than.
But actually, एक चीज बताओ, Emerson ऐसा थोड़ा बीच में games में आती है blank, he gets blank and he has those moments. but he's not been that bad. He's slowly, gradually getting better.
Yeah. I mean,
Well,
I'm not
again,
surprised ये game
even
Milan
even
जीत
at Tottenham he had these spells.
Yeah. His Betis spell was good because at the time Pellegrini was really managing that Betis team very well. I was following that team, and उसके वजह से उसका confidence, because I very well remember वो because Barca wanted him, obviously they signed him उसी window में बेच दिया, because I remember when Barca wanted to sell him, we were one of the prime candidates who wanted him. I'm glad that never happened, obviously. पर yeah,
Guys,
I mean,
हम लोग जब से बात कर रहे थे, एक कमेंट मैंने स्टार किया था, आई वाज होपिंग कि तुम लोग कोई आओ तो बात करेंगे. सौमिक ने पूछा था हाउ इज सेंस, तुम लोग के 2 सेंस दे दो यार.
he's अभी इम्प्रूवमेंट दिख रही है कोमो में, मतलब ऑफ लेट इन द लास्ट फ्यू गेम्स. श्योर हर एक गेम जीते नहीं है, वो लोग ड्रॉ हो रहा है, पर यू कैन रियली सी उनका गेम जो वो इम्प्लीमेंट करना चाह रहा है फाइनली दिख रहा है. वन द ब्राइटेस्ट स्पार्क इन द टीम हैज बीन निको पास. बहुत ऑब्वियस है, इट इज, मतलब बहुत अच्छा खेल रहा है वो. आई होप ही स्टार्ट्स गिविंग चांसेस टू द अदर यंगस्टर्स एज वेल. थोड़ा फ्लॉज है उस टीम में अभी भी, बट आई फील नाउ दे आर शोइंग व्हाट दे आर एक्चुअली capable of doing. मतलब नापोली के अगेंस्ट जो 3-1 हारे थे, that was not reflective of what they actually did.
Deceptive scoreline था.
Exactly. Napoli was very fortunate. I wouldn't say very fortunate, but Napoli struggled in that game. So Como ka the patterns of play are finally coming along. Now you can see the confidence. Now you can see the understanding in the players. Even Cutrone and Belotti are playing better, which is surprising to say.
Yeah.
So yeah, I feel. Yeah, I think they'll be fine. I think as long as they add maybe a player or two, replace maybe one of the 2 old legs in defense, they'll be good enough for a mid-table, not mid-table, just below mid-table finish. I feel for the first season,
surviving relegation, but not 10th or 11th.
Yeah, don't tell me Pulisic will get injured, man. Yeah, not Pulisic, man.
देख के लग रहा है it's more of a blunt force wala thing. He's rubbing that area above the knee.
भाई, but he's that kind of player. मतलब मिलान ये चला गया, मतलब मिलान का तो हालत ही खराब हो जाएगा.
To me, Pulisic has been one of the best players in Europe. So even numbers wise, or performance wise, or impact of goals.
Impact wise, I think more. You know what has he got is Kosovo. You see his attitude. He knows he's a senior player. He does not have an armband, but you can see that sense of I'm a senior, so I need to guide this team kind of an attitude which he has.
You know, I was speaking to someone. Someone asked me, how do you think that one player will do well in his career? A lot of times I feel it's in the eyes. Pulisic का दिखता है. You can see that in his eyes these days. Last season भी दिखता था. At Chelsea, not so much.
Chelsea, Kostub Chelsea में क्या था? I think sometimes you get stagnated as a player. He was injured. He was coming off, not consistent. So I guess probably that was the reason why once he came to Milan, expectations बहुत price tag कम हो गया, expectations कम हो गए. Dude, I was so surprised. He's 24, 25 still.
Exactly.
He's at prime of his career right now. If you go to see, man, amazing. I'm very happy for him.
He broke into Dortmund at what, 17?
17, yeah. But you know, Kostov is that kind of player. Even if he leaves Milan, and I spoke to a lot of ex-Chelsea fans, he's that kind of player. Wherever he goes, he'll not be hated by any fans.
Yeah.
Like even Dortmund fans 100%. Speak very highly of him. Yeah, Dr. A, you should have trusted Kalulu. Everyone trusted Kalulu, I think. All the fans love Kalulu. भाई रो लूंगा मैं अगर दूसरी बार ये बोला तो. He had a few injury issues. Same consist जो भी Pulisic की बात करें जो चेल्सी में हुआ. So funny that we brought that up because Kalulu का मिलान के साथ हो रहा था. He felt he was stagnated. But when you're looking to buy a right wing back or right back, and you know that Calabria is also down the pegging order or probably tapering end of his career, Kostub, you should have kept Kalulu. You bought him with he can play centre back, what we needed. We should have kept him. There's no this is probably the gravest error right now. So there's no two ways about it.
Selling him to a rival, direct rival.
Yeah, direct rival. And he's doing so
sold
well.
him to, I don't know,
EPL or something.
Back to Leon or Marseille, I don't know.
Yeah.
Wouldn't have hurt as such. Because हम लोग Serie A देखते हैं. I know we watch other leagues as well. But for him to do that at Juve, the team we watch every 3 days, which we'll watch this midweek as well, feels
hurts.
worse.
And especially seeing that run against Lazio Costu, that hurt me the most.
Yeah.
Because हम लोग आज में before the stream देख कौन से वही बात कर रहा था, Milan needs a ball carrying defender. Gabbia नहीं है, Gabbia old school है, Tomori I brain dead I feel. I don't want to say anything about Tomori. So we needed a player like that, who can make those 1-2 runs, something like that. Just sad, man. Milan can take Tomias. Yeah, Tomias is too injury prone. I don't want that. Kivior again यार रवि यही बात चल रही है जो दक्ष को भी मैंने वही बोला था यार, अनअफोर्डेबल यार. वी लियाओ थियो भाई, ये लियाओ या थियो तो रहने भी नहीं वाले हैं. कॉस्ट तो बिग बिड्स कम, आई डोंट सी देम स्टे. But I know one thing that
I don't know if you remember जब हम लोग we were doing that stream summer transfer window की predictions वाली. My prediction was Theo will go to Bayern. I still somewhat feel as soon as Alphonso Davies leaves, he'll be the one. वो ready made बैठा है.
By the way, I don't want to sound very biased right now. I used to, of course, 1-1.5 season पहले मैं बोलता था Davies is better, but overall gameplay में I think Theo is better now as a defensive player also. Davies is quicker,
if he's
of
on
course.
it.
Yeah. And but
otherwise तो
probably Kostub, लेकिन Theo को भी ऐसा लग रहा है probably change of scenario. We are just seeing, and मैं वही बोला अजय को audition चल रहा है मुझे लग रहा है, because De Kuiper is that kind of player. Kostub will not be a backup. He's a Belgium starter.
Not
so probably if we sell him, we were linked with him last season, Kostub, but 20 million they wanted. 20 million for a backup will not work at all for Milan. So right now probably he can be our replacement. He's had a decent game, but Leo starting उसको थोड़ा खा गया था. De Kuiper had to double him up, but that is just Leo is just generally good. Kostub, if you remember last season when we played Chelsea, Reece James of course didn't play much. He got subbed off, got injured or something. He said that
red card game.
Yeah, red card game. Yes. Krunic missed a sitter at Stamford Bridge. Could have been 1-1 that time over there. Stamford Bridge. Milan played very well. He played him for 60-70 minutes only, and he said that Leao is one of the best players I've played against. Reece James said, when it comes to stop-start body, how he protects the ball with his physique, how strong, how strong he is. He really protects the ball.
Creates a gap between himself and the defender, which is what sets him apart. Physically भी अच्छा है, तो it's easy for him to take defenders on.
And उसका stop-start बहुत अच्छा है. And Reece James said that I've hardly played him, and he's one of the best players I've played against. So just says a lot about Leo. And तभी मेरे को strike was, and that time I was in one of the Manas and Nidhi के साथ था, and they also said this is a very EPL ready player. Actually, if you go to see Kostub Leao is, because EPL is very pacey.
I was just thinking अभी when I was commenting नीचे first half में, weird thought came into my mind. I know Tottenham probably can't afford him because he's too expensive. He's probably a Chelsea player, not a Liverpool Spurs के afford करने वाला player. Because Spurs and Liverpool generally don't spend over your 70 million unless it's rare. So Spurs need someone who's very good at 1v1s and take-ons. Leao, it will bring the best out of him as well. Constantly attack, constantly beat that defender. Final ball, which a lot of Tottenham players don't have. Like a fantasy transfer, but I thought of it.
I hope he doesn't go there, because ये 2-3 लोग बोले, दक्ष को भी मैंने बात कहा, well done, क्या है यार, खत्म करो यार. So what I feel now, another thing what I feel is I would be very happy to see, like, not at all happy, but if he goes to Arsenal, he sits well in Arsenal also. Like he's the physically बहुत strong है, that is his biggest plus. One of his biggest pluses, what you don't see is how physical he is with his when he stops with the ball, a defender can't shrug him off very easily. So another very interesting comment, Kostub, for us to address. By the way, just to tell you, I've been a huge fan of Lo Celso.
I agree.
I think so. Before he moved to Spurs,
do you remember the performance he put in against Milan
Europa
League में?
I was just getting there. I was just getting there. He was my dream transfer. That वो टाइम पे अगर मिलान आ जाता, very skillful player, glide कर रहा है easily. Spurs में नहीं चला unfortunately, but
Spurs me, he looked
yeah,
like a boy half the times for some reason. Like he looked, I don't know, something was always off. अभी मैं बोला you can see it in players a lot of times.
yeah.
Kulusevski में like you can see it.
Yeah,
Like I'm not
Kulusevski
blaming Lo Celso. So something always seemed off. Because वो time भी था Spurs में that instability period. Poch
yeah.
left, Mourinho uncle came in, Conte आया, Nuno uncle was also there.
Yeah.
सब कुछ कर लिया था.
Nuno probably
If he had
उसका तो
stability.
spell सबसे छोटा spell था यार.
I still think Abhi Shiva mentioned that he's doing really well in Spain. I'm reading these reports, local reports in the Spanish media. They absolutely love him. They're like praising him as if he's the second coming of I don't know, Aymar or someone. Pata nahi. They absolutely love him.
Oh, what a name you took. By the way, Connor is a good move, yaar. Connor Milan ko. Pablo Aymar, yaar. So what a name you took, yaar. I remember Maradona.
I was about to say Messi. Messi ज़्यादा हो गया.
4-1.
scored.
Kamada
scored. Yes.
What are you saying? Wait, I
used to pray for times like these.
Oh, dream! My God.
Love it.
What a story, man.
So they're lifting him on their shoulders.
Of course, dude. My God, has to be the youngest scorer for Milan.
I need to check the record. Opta Paolo पे देखना पड़ेगा. I love it.
Love it. What a player.
Wait, I'll check.
Someone, Mihir is tweeting 100. Mihir just made 100 million. Why नहीं देना है? नहीं देना है भाई 100 million में नहीं.
He's grown physically as well. He's taken his shirt off. He's grown physically. Last season he looked like a proper 15, 16-year-old.
Goal check नहीं यार. Please don't ruin the goal for him.
No, utter woke nonsense.
Oh no. Very tight.
Off,
this is very close. लग रहा है off लग रहा है. What a ball by the way, Tijani. Great header, huh?
Could Mignolet have saved it?
Yeah, he's off. I think he would have been the youngest Italian to score in the UCL.
He could have scored at every from every youth level at Milan to scoring at the senior level for Milan in Europe. उसने सबके लिए मारा, I think 17, 18, 19 or something.
Oh God.
Still what? 5 minutes or 7 minutes or whatever.
Yeah. But now tell me, they should rescind the yellow card also, right? The goal he scored, that's why I removed the t-shirt.
They've not rescinded it. वो अभी भी है.
दिख रहा है अभी just नीचे आया yellow card. Let's see.
Game's gone.
वही exactly. God. Finally, Mihir was just saying that कुछ protest चालू है, fans कोच चुप बैठे हैं तो protest अभी you could saw the roof just came off right now, but रवि का इंटरेस्टिंग क्वेश्चन है सेरिया में प्लेयर्स में इतनी लॉयल्टी क्यों नहीं है सो मेनी प्लेयर्स प्ले विद आर्च राइवल्स पीरलो एक्चुअली राइवलरीज क्लब वाइज बहुत मैसिव है probably bigger than many places you see is just that when it comes to the national team they are very united front में रहते हैं and very few players usually do this jump everywhere and it's very common because एक time था तभी costo there were only 4 to 5 good big teams especially Juve, Inter and Milan have been the three giants of Italian football so you just won't end up playing at one club and finish your career and जैसे Pirlo at Inter was you can usually say was nothing and he's the only one probably who's called a snake by Milan fans because it was not his fault also he was just given a 1 year extension it's spite में गया उधर he could have gone anywhere but Juventus suited him very well so it's a very difficult
a part of me also feels that loyalty has never really existed in football in general it's just some cases that
ideology.
we speak of some
Ideology, yes.
cases we speak of. In the Premier League, you have so many players who switch clubs from one rival club to another, top six maybe. It's so rare for one player to just stay there and not join a rival club. Rooney is probably my goat. Rooney
Yeah.
could have joined Chelsea.
Yeah.
Gerrard could have joined Chelsea.
Yes.
Totti rejected the
Real
biggest
Madrid.
clubs in the world. Scholes did as well, I know. So I'm not saying
Yeah.
it depends on the league. It's more about that particular person. Generalize nahi kar sakte. So I
Yeah.
think
That is,
like you at one hand, on one hand you have Carlos Puyol, then you have Luis Figo as well.
yeah.
Then you
Yeah.
have
Yeah. Of course.
Javier Pedro Saviola. You have the Laudrup and all these people. So ऐसा नहीं है कि it's only in Serie A. You have weird cases
By the way,
everywhere.
I'm a big fan of Laudrup. What a player, man. What a player. And then you have that, and of course, you see Godze is also a big example. Lewandowski is a big example. So it happens almost everywhere
Happens
now.
everywhere. You know, if you think of it, तो वो हर जगह होता है. Sterling has played for every club.
Yeah.
William Gallas played for all three London rivals. मजे कर रहा है. Adebayor has done everything he wanted to.
Adebayor, and
बीच
he
में Real
celebrated.
Madrid भी चला गया.
And he celebrated. Wow, man.
He celebrated. Ran for
Yeah, what do you think, CDK? नहीं यार, I guess ये हो सकता है. This is a case of him not settling. He's doing very well. Probably needed a mentor, a guide like you know. I think क्या बोला है, he didn't settle well for Milan. He got his chances. He was played quite regularly. उसको attacking midfielder ही खिला रहे थे. Support striker भी खिलाया उसको. So I don't know. It didn't work out, and I think it's good for him also. He's grown as a player. Atlanta is doing well. They're a different team. They play differently. So probably it's a bad. I'm not upset about it, man. There are a
And
lot of
plus, I
good players
think
out there.
if De Catalara played under Fonseca,
हाँ,
they could have made more of him because he's more positional.
yeah,
Pioli
that
was
is-
more जो strength है मैं उसके around tactical setup create करूंगा.
yeah,
Now he's gone to Atlanta where it's very fixed. I won't say positional, but very fixed.
yeah.
So that's working well. Plus, I think finances as well. You got what over 20 million for a so-called failed asset.
Fail, yeah.
Might as well.
No, we did not we spent. I think we hardly wasted any money. Like we didn't कुछ
Yeah.
loss नहीं हुआ ज़्यादा तो. ये सही है. Ravi, he won the manager of the month with Spurs.
Yeah, first month. He won all 3 games. Kept a clean sheet as well. All 3 or 4
Wow.
clean sheets. Then lost 3-0 to Palace.
Oh.
Lost
भाई,
to Ole Gunnar Solskjaer's Man United.
भाई ये
And
कीपर
got
क्या
sacked.
मजाक है. भाई ये please Kostu will talk more about the keeper. मजाक क्या है क्या? Seriously, very terrible goalkeeping, man.
I've never seen Mignolet have a good game in his career. Unless someone in the comments can point those games out. मैंने तो कभी नहीं देखा how he survived at Liverpool for so long. And he's been at Club Brugge for a while, na? It's been like 3 or 4 years or more.
Yeah, he's been 2-3 years से तो इधर ही है मेरे को लग रहा है. Param said the same thing. I don't agree with it. Yes, it happens a lot. अभी हम लोग देख रहे हैं एंड स्पेनिश लीग में जैसे बोला लाउड्रोप शूस्टर टू ऑफ बैट इन 80s 90s ऑफ कोर्स फिगो पे तो बायोग्राफी मतलब उसका मूवी बना है उसके ऊपर यार जस्ट बिकॉज़ ऑफ दैट
He
ट्रांसफर
had to justify it by making a blockbuster.
yeah सब fake
Levels.
Eto, of course, Eto. Yes, Eto played. People forget Eto also played for Real Madrid, I think. So, and Barca legend. Saviola comes to your mind first, right? Saviola, like,
Yeah.
you know, so it happens everywhere. You'll see it now more. I think now you will see it more because that time you can say Serie A was the biggest league in the world. You will see this more now in EPL. And now just the money league जो चल रहा है, you will see it more now. This loyalty नाम की चीज अभी तो है ही नहीं वैसे. तेरे को भी पता है Kostu. Now तो here is the case Kostu. If the player wants to stay, the club is kicking him out. उल्टा हो गया. So there are chances where Zlatan didn't want to leave Milan. He was on a vacation and Galliani told him, "Yeah, I've sold you already." So things are different now. And Mavericks, जो बोलते हैं, Zlatan was a Maverick. You expect a Maverick to play for all the clubs, you know. So
He's someone who's driven by this, I don't know, siege mentality, I guess. So
Yeah, and
he
the
just
minute
wants to prove himself. Call it
the
selfish or
minute,
whatever. It is what it is.
oh, khad yaar, I was hoping for a Kamada goal, but chalo, the match is ended.
Very close. No, not very close. He's actually fairly offside. Kafi zyada. His whole
Yeah,
body is pretty much offside. He's so disappointed.
yeah. But what a at least you can say Kostub that Milan have they're grooming him. He was told
Hmm.
Guidi was told not to train him अंडर 9 मतलब उसको
Yeah.
बोला था बोनेरा को भी बोला था कि उसको हाफ टाइम से निकाल दिया था
Hmm.
लास्ट गेम में बिकॉज the minute Tammy got injured they told him that get him off half time पे
Hmm.
so it and the Milan buying older players जो भी Morata buy कर रहे हैं stop gap arrangement clearly shows Milan have faith in Camarda and they see him as the next homecoming
Hmm.
of a big player, and that is probably a good thing. So, man, it's and 3-1 victory. I'm very happy Milan won. Probably we needed the cycle going, but I'm can't say I'm very happy with the performance. Yeah, Club Brugge is a good,
Who are the
decent
next
team.
games against Milan ka?
Girona है बाद में forgot we are playing Real Madrid once. I need to
Real Madrid, I
see
think, after Girona,
time
because
है.
I remember.
Milan
Numbers.
basically have a decent fixture till we play Real. So Milan now next play. Oh no, Milan play Real Madrid next 6
It's good
November.
कि आज जीत गए थे.
हाँ,
वरना
today was a must. Bratislava we play. So Red Star we play. So I think all are winnable games if Milan play well. Girona and Zagreb. Yes. Zagreb away hai. Girona I actually don't think they're doing this well, right? Also, they're not doing well this
they're
season.
not
Right
doing
now.
well. No. There's question marks about their transfer window and whatever they did.
यार.
But Mitchell
So
has had
यार,
a mural made for him in the city, so that's good.
yeah, but very disappointed. Also, I need to ask you one thing. Yeah, I'm very, very confused and stuck with RLC Loftus Cheek. When
Hmm.
he was bought for another reason to play number 10,
Huh.
thoda up the field, kind of a midfielder. Now that Tijani has excelled since a year, you know how he's been playing like a wonder
Huh.
boy.
Hmm.
And now that we have Pulisic also who can play center, more or less redundant हो चुका है Loftus Cheek. He cannot play that pivot role. He's been trying to, and I don't blame the guy. Your natural instincts are something else. Benes's injury has harmed Milan more than not buying a player. I think Benes's injury has ruined Milan's plans if you go to see. So yeah,
Yeah, I agree.
Loftus Cheek, do you see him staying? Because of course Milan want to buy better players next season.
Yeah.
बेंच में भी रखेंगे now Pulisic का replacement होगा. We have Zeroli who has been groomed into play an attacking midfielder CM kind of a role. So यार Loftus Cheek का future बहुत and plus a lot of fans have lost their patience with him also, which I kind of don't blame him because what is his fault here? He's not a defensive
Hmm.
midfielder. A very difficult situation, right?
I thought last season again, right? We speak of Pioli and how he comes up with these systems to suit the strengths of players. He
Yeah,
did the
exactly.
same for Loftus Cheek.
Of course.
Made sure he's very off the ball, no involvement in build-up. Back post से आके goals मारता था.
हाँ,
Used to make these
run-ins,
late runs.
typical run-ins, yeah.
That is what I think his future should look like. Because firstly, he's injury prone. To
Yeah,
be very honest, he plays 10. He can't play 10, 12 games in a row. To
yeah.
minimize his injury problem, play him in a position where he doesn't have to run as much, which is the number 10 role. So I think
Yeah.
उसका future वहीं पे है.
But
You play
now
him 8 में खेल सकता है, but long term no. He's still a
4-3-3
10
में, yeah,
counter attacking, that is.
yeah. 4-3-3 में probably suit होगा because with this Milan now that we have Tijani, you saw basically what you're saying, Kostub, exactly. The both goals with Tijani scored. Ideally, Loftus-Cheek used to make those run-ins and score those goals, waiting for a
Exactly.
cutback. So, but with Tijani playing so well and his future looks very bright, Pulisic can play that role to get Chukwueze in. I don't see him last in Milan very long. Then, if this is the case, जैसे तू बोल रहा है, might
Agree.
just not. And with selling him to an EPL like a West Ham, not just throwing names. Not that West Ham needs him, but
The level of clubs.
mid-table teams can spend a 20 million for him so that. But I don't see him play, and a lot of Milan fans expect him playing a pivot role to do well, which Kosubi doesn't. He does not track back with his
He's not.
man. It's a very
He
tough.
did play as a 6 at Chelsea last season,
Chelsea.
but that was a season where Chelsea were weird. Or कोई था नहीं. They didn't have your Caicedo or Enzo.
You can say best season was Sarri's season, Loftus Cheek. जब वो injured हुआ Europe की final में. That was his
And
best
उसमें,
season.
if you look at his best trait, it was ball carrying. But the dilemma is at 10, you can't be ball carrying unless you're counter attacking, which is what he excelled at under Pioli as well. अगर वो 8 भी खेलता था, he used to carry the ball really well. Oh, I remember that PSG game, man of the match, Champions League में. He was carrying the ball really well. Probably his best performance.
His performance against Milan also probably sold Milan because थोड़ा press resistant भी है. Because the minute he wins the ball, he can dart forward. But they are very average performance, I feel. Gabbia, as usual, यार Kostov with his continuity, उसको जो मिल रहा है, you can see the positivity and how he's growing as a player himself. Gabbia has been quite decent if you go to see.
As a leader as well.
I mean, but yeah,
he's not the best on the ball, but he compromises. Not compromise. I think he makes up for everything.
Yeah, man, it is. But any word on Club Brugge? Like they were not bad, you can say.
Yeah, they were not
bad. Jashari was good, but I like De Kuiper. I think he has a good future. Him and Olsen both have a pretty decent future. Yeah, लग रहा है तेरे दोनों. You see them. I think De Kuiper. I think the manager said today that he might move.
Yeah.
He said that he wants to make that jump. So 20 million. I think he's linked with a couple of EPL teams. I think someone just said he's linked with Arsenal also. I don't think Milan or any Serie A club can match that.
And I think Club Brugge are a very cultured club in the way where वो लोग players ऐसे बेचते हैं. De Ketelaere himself.
Milan was stuck. Will not pay 30. They eventually took that much money from us. They did not budge. So they are a very rich historical team. Also, I saw the Milan under 19 team also UEFA Youth League. Also, there is something about Belgium youth. I'm telling you, they are technically very good players. Milan were kind of out.
Youth production in Belgium in general.
Amazing.
Now you look at Victor Boniface or even Tomiyasu. Tomiyasu came from Belgium. Players somehow just, I don't know what it is. Might have to read further. Players just adapt.
So
I guess
something
about their culture at their clubs is very, I guess, Dortmund-like in a way, because you look at Dortmund may, whenever, say classic case, someone like Sancho, they make sure that the player just feels at home somehow. It's a culture. Belgium, you don't see players struggling. Never.
We talk about Spain and all. I saw the under 19 UEFA Youth League game, Costo. The players are so confident with the ball at their feet, and they're so technically gifted, and they are so aware of their roles. Milan were lucky to come out with a draw. We scored in the 95th minute. So, is this that, as you said, these players, and De Kuiper is also a Club Brugge youth player. You can see, as you said perfectly, the minute they jump from one league to the other, we think they take them. कुछ settle होने में time नहीं लग रहा है. So it's amazing, and that is why they keep culturally removing such good, technically gifted players. I saw the game. This is where probably Italy should learn something. Not necessarily the league has to be the best league in the world to spit out good players. Amazing, man. I saw the youth league game, and I saw Milan still need to go. We won the finals last season. We lost, but Milan still need to go a little further. You can see the gap, huge gap in the middle, man.
But guys like your Mitrovic and a lot of players, we generally don't associate with them being like the best. वो लोग भी वहीं से आते हैं. Like the players I mentioned, अभी Tomiyasu or Victor Boniface.
Yeah, exactly.
Something
By the
about
way,
it.
Juventus की भी लाइनअप आ चुकी है. Might as well. I'll just wait. शेयर स्क्रीन कर देता हूँ. यूवेंटस की लाइनअप है. दिख रहा है? I'll zoom in, I think. Danilo is starting in the middle. Juan Cabal has been amazing, yaar.
Yeah.
He's been amazing.
Very versatile.
Very Fagioli, yaar. Costume disappointed a little by Fagioli right now, to be very honest. Even for Italy, got
Douglas Luiz and McKennie.
Yildiz, Conceição is very deceptive. Well, they have a lot of injuries, yaar, to play. And this is a Stuttgart team.
They're saying Juventus are now about to sign him permanent. आज वही report हुआ.
Very. I like him. Little tiny for me, but yeah, very good player. I'll just put up their team also. I like Stuttgart, to be very honest. They're a good team. So 4-2-3-1, 4-1. तेरे को लग रहा है 4-1 होगा?
No.
मेरे को नहीं लग रहा है.
I think Douglas Luiz थोड़ा 8-6 hybrid
खेलेगा. हाँ. So 4-3-3 types मुझे तो लग रहा है. Types more or less रहेगा. With Yildiz and Conceição wide.
But depends on the phase as well, because Fagioli can drop in center back role, or if not, Cabal does that. So say Fagioli can stay in the 6 role, which will allow Douglas Luiz to play as a half 10, half 8 wala role, which he can't play honestly, because he's I tweeted about it. Everything you can expect to go wrong for a footballer, वो सब हुआ है Douglas Luiz के साथ. From penalties, bad performances, robbery. Can't expect anything else to go wrong. He comes up with a good performance today. Admirable, considering the context.
Yeah, man. Poor guy. It's been hard for him to settle in. But yeah, this Juve have been doing very well actually. They're sitting quite comfortable also right now. By the way, Monaco, are very happy with Monaco. Juve can beat 3-3.
5-1 हुआ ना? They won 5-1.
Yeah, 5-1. Yeah, very amazing. I'm very happy with. जैसे Vedant said, I think Stuttgart have the most very well run club, but amazing. Stuttgart, Girona, ये जो दो Bologna.
I'm glad Sebastian Hoeneß rejected United.
Yeah.
Wow. So glad. Every manager should reject United.
कैसा यूनाइटेड का फैन है तू यार, लाइक तेरे जैसा यूनाइटेड का फैन देखा नहीं है मैंने यार, लाइक
I don't need an alarm clock. My hate for United wakes me up.
But a lot of work to do. I think, by the way, my unpopular opinion, I thought Motta should have stayed one more season at Bologna, getting them in the Champions League. But I feel he should have stayed. So Girona hai, Stuttgart hai, Bologna hai. I'm not putting Villa because Villa did spend a lot of money also. But I love how Villa play actually.
In Villa, different context because Premier League, too much money.
Premier League, too much money. But I like how they play. So their Bayern performance was amazing. So and what I like about Villa is they're not just throwing in money on every player. But Girona, Bologna, Stuttgart reminds us that why we love the game, right? Football is such an amazing game. That is why I wanted Motta to stay at least this season. Losing Calafiori, chalo kuch bole, had he stayed this season just to take his work forward, he could have attracted better players also. So
and players that he knows potentially, because he's someone who's been around in the game for a while. Like he wanted to keep Rabiot. For what reason? I don't know. That's a different debate. But that is because
Rabiot's magic is
because they were teammates at PSG.
Yeah, so Rabiot का कुछ black magic है, मैं सच्ची बता रहा हूँ. Isn't Sebastian Hoeneß? I have no idea about this. Costo, you have any idea about this?
I don't know. I did read it, but again, depends on where Xabi Alonso goes.
I think I know one thing, that he was linked with United, and उसके साथ वो तो पता है. So
and Chelsea did make and I don't know. did try to sign him, Sebastian Hoynes. Didn't go beyond that. I'm glad about that as well. Don't
Man,
join
hope.
Finnish clubs.
या मैन जैसे मिलान किसी ने एक मीम बनाया था कॉस्टूम ऑन ट्विटर आई रेड मिलान यूनाइटेड और मिलान का लोगो मिक्स करके मिलान यूनाइटेड सो आई जस्ट होप मिलान का हालत होने and I hope Milan can spend 1/4 of the money which United spends because I can somewhere see Milan at least they have a blueprint a costume is just that they can't turn that blueprint into something more fruitful. United I just
कुछ हो
feel are
जाता है.
lost in general.
Something happens. It could be the random Sandro Tonali exit. Could
Yeah, exactly. I mean now
very
this
random.
next season अगर stability मिला you never know लिया और थियो में से कोई निकल जाएगा next season man. Yeah man, last I just
Ownership
take
change,
this last
new
yeah.
shareholders. I don't know. कुछ भी.
There's a report that Xabi Alonso goes to Madrid City next year. Yeah, there are a lot of reports that he's been preparing himself to go to Real. But great decision by Xabi to stay at Leverkusen too. Yeah, guys, it was a
Yeah.
great watch along. Yeah, any more? I think it was a good game. At times, what we Kostub talk about is at times you just need a victory. Doesn't matter how you play. A victory is needed to grind out. You're playing Real next, so I think this is needed and good run in the league also. Probably might just set up a great clash against Real Madrid. Real Madrid in the group stage is the best time to play Real Madrid. Yeah, knockouts में they are
Exactly. I agree.
monsters.
I agree.
They are
Who do
monsters
they
in
face
the
this game with? Real?
Dortmund.
What? Fuck. मेरे सामने चल रहा है. I didn't realize.
Yeah, so that's a great game. Guys, it's a great watch along. Please subscribe, spread the word. We'll keep doing these watch alongs. And we'll be back for our Thursday episode as usual. Lots of Serie A stuff to talk, lots of European football to talk about. Kostub and Param, our geeks, will be there all along to help us through. Kostub, any more? क्या लग रहा है जस्ट लास्ट बिफोर एक यूवेंटस का मैच है सेरिया का रिप्रेजेंट है I would like to take your prediction for the Juventus game.
I think it's a 1-1 draw.
I was just going to
Obviously,
say,
I want Juve to win, but Stuttgart. They were really good against Real. हमने एक chat पे बात करी थी. They were pretty good against Real in the first half, especially.
Yeah. Juventus at home, they don't concede a lot of goals. They have not conceded much, so I'll be very happy. I think, but Juventus fighting with injuries, so I'm also going for a 1-1. Anyways, buona notte, boys. Keep the Serie A flag flying, and we shall see you soon. Ciao, ciao.
Ciao, ciao, guys.